Recording in progress.
What up, Seth? What's that? Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
What up?
No, that felt nice. I don't get a lot of shout outs from you guys. It's been a lot of bullying lately, Seth. Actually felt pretty good. That was nice.
Looking good.
Thank you. The hair's coming back a little bit.
A week did it well.
Yeah, now I got the Channing style. Topical.
That's what you did. That's
was
why
I
you
did.
shaved.
In preparation for this episode, I had a breakdown and shaved my head.
Same.
Kellee, do you remember all the things that
Can
you
barely
need to
tell.
do? You good?
I think so. I have Audacity up and I just hit the red button.
Yeah. Clap on 5 seconds after I say play. And then I'll signal you.
How are we starting it? A birthday interview?
Yes.
Birthday interview?
Birthday
Interview? There's
That's
a
gonna be good.
movie called Interview with a Vampire. We should riff off that.
I've heard that's a good
It's like
movie.
kind of like What We Do in the Shadows, like kind of that like documentary style.
Yes.
I think it's
He
more
wants a job.
serious.
It's more serious. It's got Tom Cruise.
I thought it was Brad Pitt as the
No, it's Tom
vampire.
Cruise.
Who are your references? There.
I think birthday interview is great. Kellee has to be the interviewer. So she's asking like normal questions. She's like, and by the way, it's my birthday.
Oh.
And like whoever, I don't know where to go from there actually.
It's like the little kid on the roller coaster, and apparently
Yeah, you're like a child. You're excited about your birthday, but you have to do this interviewing process.
And we're all the candidates?
Yeah, we're all like, okay, that's
What
Like
is
a
she
group
interviewing
interview?
us for?
yeah, just like
a
a
group
high
interview.
like middle management position. She's interviewing us.
Sometimes they do
And she's
these,
like, and it's my
Brandon.
birthday, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, anyway, my qualification. I'm gonna stop you right there. It's my birthday, and none of you have said anything.
That's pretty good,
Yeah.
actually.
I'm hiring for a middle management position.
Yeah, you're upper management.
This
You
is
need
not the
middle
final
management.
one-on-one interviews. This is like a pool interview.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's important
This
to know.
This is the angel round.
This
of
is the
middle management
harassment
interviews.
stage.
Good.
That's what
The
Colson used to
harassment
do.
stage. Are you guys married? Do you have children? I get to ask that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
That's like the first thing you do. What's your religion?
Yeah. Do you have children? What's their birthdays? Today's my birthday.
Yeah. Speaking of birthdays, yeah. It's perfect. Let's do it.
Let's do
We
it.
only get so much Lucas time. We got to get him on air.
Okay.
Nobody panic. I'll do it for us.
That means Kelly's kicking it off. You just got to
Yeah,
start
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
I can like do like a door thing and like some sound effects.
Oh, no.
Oh, actually, what I could do,
Be good.
we could do a thing where it's like, there's two of us interviewing. Like I could help
A
Kelly out.
Foley artist.
I
I
could-
remembered.
I could
Yeah.
just start it where I'd be like,
Oh,
normally I do this interview.
that makes
but I'm gonna-
sense.
I'm gonna let my she's training. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
let my
Well,
number two.
maybe
run
your
this interview.
HR. HR has to be here for it.
Yeah, like
Let's just do a meta thing. Just like, welcome to TGTBTM. This is the
Studios.
skit. Let's go. And then a pause, brief pause. And then Kelly jumps into it. So you're not the first
Whoa.
one that says something, but you do open the skit.
no, I'm gonna
still.
be HR.
Thank
That's
God.
lame. That's
I'm-
lame to me.
I mean, I'm just gonna be like,
That's lame.
because it'd be like I would normally be conducting the interview, but she's training. I wanna see what she does, and then her training her interview is just bad. It's like at the end, it's like, you know what? None of you get the jobs, Kelly. You don't get the job either. Happy birthday, by the way.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's run it.
Okay, I'll kick it off. All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
I don't need you. You're here with me.
Great. You have no power.
1, 2, 3, play.
So off.
Hello, folks. Happy to have you guys here. You know, we're doing this position. We're doing this. Thank you for joining us too.
Sorry,
late,
I'm a
but
little bit
that's
late.
It's a little late.
You
You
I know
look
you
really
guys-
nice, though, by the way.
Thank you. We're doing some interviews today for just a normal middle management position here at TGTBTM. And normally I would be conducting this interview, but I've got somebody in training here with me, and I'm just going to let her kind of take it away. You know, just I know she's in training. You don't have to worry. It's not going to be weird. Just normal old interview. So take it away.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I was late. I didn't hear the first part of it. Are we answering her questions or are we answering them to you?
You're gonna answer them to her.
He's leaving now, I think, is what
Yeah, it's
No,
like
I'll stick around. I'm evaluating you as well, so you don't have to be scared.
behind a two-way mirror.
Yeah, don't worry. Behind a brick wall, behind a two-way mirror, in the next building over. So
Okay,
you're fine. I'll
gotcha.
just be making sure. But yeah, take it away. Normal interview anytime you need. Janelisha.
Janelisha, thank you. So I'm so excited to hang out with you, Du Bois. I was just wondering if you guys could tell me a little bit about why you deserve to be in such a role.
Where is Du Bois? I had a pun for this.
Wyoming.
I don't deserve this job. Just straight up. I can't even think of a city or a state.
I just feel like I got off on the wrong foot by being late today. I mean, I don't want to make excuses. I'm not that kind of guy. But I did run a red light and I got pulled over. So,
Oh my God.
you know, it's on the city, I guess. So that's why I'm here. And I think I'd be great because I'm the guy. I'm your guy for the job. I'll do whatever it takes.
That you were late. I was late. My mom was in labor. It was on this day 31 years ago.
Wow.
And yeah, I was coming out late. So I feel you on that. And
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So when do I start?
Yeah, well, hold on. If it was my birthday, which it is, what would you bring to a
Whoa. To a party?
potluck?
To a potluck, a birthday
Potluck.
potluck, of course.
Mhm.
I'd make a banana bread and forget it at home.
Oh, I guess we're
Whoa,
just interrupting,
interesting.
I guess. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write
It's
that
a
down.
group interview.
excuse me, sir.
It's a potluck interview.
Well, I think I, as the man, would bring the birthday
Hey, man.
cake.
Interesting.
You know, that seems like an appropriate thing to bring.
Yeah, what flavor?
Birthday flavored.
Yeah. Are you not seeing the problem if everybody brings a birthday cake to the party?
I
though?
guess
No,
the
you can bring
flavor
some
would depend-
bananas. That's fine.
No, it's a banana bread that I left at home. I made it.
I guess it
promise.
depends
on
I
the
didn't forget
flavor.
anything for the potluck.
The flavor would depend on what the birthday person's favorite is, but too bad we can't
No,
ask
no.
that question.
No.
Continue.
Okay, yes. Okay, great.
Yeah.
And so anyways, are you guys like held down by anything such as a wife or children?
I'm lifted up by my wife and children. I wouldn't say held down, actually, myself.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing about me.
Yeah, so how many days of work do you think you would miss?
Do I think I would miss?
Yeah.
Man, probably 42 days, I would
And-
say.
What of those
All
days
your
would
kids'
you take
birthdays.
that to your birthday?
My birthday?
Yeah, would you take off your birthday?
Oh, yeah. I'm not
You
too big
take
into my
off on
birthday
his
anymore.
birthday.
I'm old enough where it's not a big deal.
Yes,
So,
and how old are you?
40, 45, somewhere in there. I forgot.
A range.
It's
Okay.
yeah, a range.
Well,
I abandoned my child. I can work 7 days a week.
I love
wonderful. I'm gonna
Thank you.
I love that.
I'm gonna stop the interview right here. I don't think either of you guys are good candidates, sadly.
What?
One was late, one doesn't even know what city we're in or age you are.
Told you I was late. Come on,
and
man.
Janelisha, I'm
You
sorry.
showed passion for the job by being pulled over.
Passion of the Christ. I'm sorry, Janelisha, but this is just not gonna work out.
I thought
You're
you were
too caught up on
Janelisha.
like birthdays and things, so I'm just gonna have to we're gonna have to demote you back to janitor.
What? Janitor?
Janitor birthday.
I have so many speeding tickets I need to pay off.
And shout out to my dog. It's his birthday today, guys.
Happy birthday to Brandon's dog.
All right. See y'all later. This is my office now. How many speeding tickets do you think you got, Lucas?
That's a cool guy. That keeps
character.
getting speeding tickets on his way to job interviews because he needs to pay off, but he can't. But
90,
he's always late because he's
95,
speeding.
yeah.
I like to think.
That's
I like to
good
think
guy.
that he's like real in need, so he schedules them like back to back to back.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
always
speeding
fresh
all
off
around
of
town.
court.
Desperate for a job because he keeps getting speeding tickets, but he keeps getting speeding tickets because he can't get the job.
That's all I
Yeah.
do.
It's awesome.
So
What a
many
cool-
pending.
What a cool guy.
Just a negative feedback loop. It's crazy.
Mhm.
That's
So
poverty,
it's
baby.
just a
What a way to
normal
live.
non-birthday episode today with a guest.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Technically, it is a birthday episode, but it's not because the birthday was 3 weeks ago, September 6th,
Oh shit.
1992.
Yeah, nice.
Good memory.
Thanks. I have a good memory.
Yeah.
Did you know that these beers were from our 9th episode?
No, why would I know that?
It's because you don't have a good memory.
Because I didn't listen to it.
He wasn't
Listen
on.
to the podcast. Well, we've got a guest today. Please welcome returner Janelisha Tilson.
She's a punt returner.
Punt returner.
And
I
she-
kept thinking you were.
And she took
Janelisha.
that intro to it for a touchdown.
It's true.
It was called back though, holding way early.
Fumbled it into the end zone.
Kelly, how are you?
Touchback.
I'm doing really well actually. I just got back from Romania, which was pretty epic. And
Bah.
yeah, for real though. Transylvania is real.
Wow.
How many vampires did you?
Bats.
Sorry, Draculas. How many Draculas did you see?
Oh yeah. Well, there's only one, right? Like Vlad.
No,
There's
No.
a lot of
No.
Draculas.
Dracula's a vague
Yeah.
term.
Like several Draculas. There's
Like
Twilight
there's
Draculas.
There's
There's
werewolves.
Brad Pitt Draculas.
Werewolves are
There's
Draculas.
Balkan Draculas.
Yeah, there's Taika Waititi Draculas.
You know, Bigfoot.
Oh,
That's a Dracula.
Bigfoot Dracula's the Loch Ness Dracula.
he would be the most terrifying, I think.
Probably. Just give fangs on a huge thing already.
Yeah.
And it
And in the
can
water.
swim.
Yeah, no.
If Dracula could swim, it'd be over for us.
The only
And
s-
eat garlic.
The
We'd
only
be out of
swimming
garlic.
Dracula, yeah.
I will say I'm happy to have you on, but I was a little upset, Kelly, that
Pissed
your
even.
your dad didn't message me privately and say, "Hey, Kelly's birthday is coming up again. Are you gonna do an episode for her?"
I know. What's up with that, Bilson?
He didn't
Bilson.
even care.
They didn't even care.
He didn't even message me on my birthday. What the hell?
Oh,
Where's our super fan, dude?
yeah. Well, he didn't win, so I think like he felt kind of bad after he lost to Lucas's
It
mom.
was Lucas's mom.
For
The season 5 bracket, we did best fan.
and we didn't vote Bilson?
Two of us voted Bilson. Two of us voted.
Me and Devin
Lucas's
voted my
mom.
mom.
That's
then
fair. I mean,
Marina
if
was
he's
the
gonna lose.
tiebreaker because she was salty because she wasn't nominated in biggest fan. She walks in. I heard what you guys.
I heard what you said or didn't say about me.
We were trying to defend it. We're like, your social
Yeah.
media manager,
You-
conflict of interest,
This is my
HR.
favorite podcast. This is ours. Oh man,
She's like, tell me when I start seeing the money from this.
that's so funny.
But
Shout out Marina.
yeah,
Sorry
shout out
about
Marina. Shout out Kelly.
Shout
Shout out
out.
Bilson. Shout out Rat Boy.
that. Mm.
Rat boy! We haven't talked about him in a hot minute. I say
I
we
love
as
it
if
so
I'm
much.
always on the episode.
Well, you
Isn't
just
he
think
an
about Rat Boy
educator?
as much as we are. He is, yeah. He applied for a job in Denver to be like an apprentice teacher, and he did the interview, and they were like, "You could just teach right now. You're qualified,
it
and
was
we
his
need
birthday
teachers."
and
And he was like, "No, I'm too scared to do that. I'll just be an apprentice for a year."
weird.
Yeah, he declined it because he didn't want to
Shout
let
out.
the kids down. He's a good guy.
Yeah, that's
But
what a
the
good
children-
man.
He's holding up a lot of kids.
But the Rat Boys love the books.
There it is.
But we've got Kelly on for a birthday episode, and I've got some questions for you.
Bring it.
First off, do you like the Amanda show?
Word, Jamin.
It's a
Just a
early
clergyman.
memory for me.
Amanda
Don't remember
show.
Is that the one with the courtroom dancing lobsters?
Yes.
Is that different?
Yes.
I did watch that then. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good show.
My other question, I've got 3 questions actually. Next, do you like cross
Trace.
dressing?
Do I
How
like
low can
what?
you go?
Cross dressing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I do as well. I enjoy it as a farce, as a narrative device, as an expression of choice. Yeah,
You say nanny device? Your thing. cut out.
narrative device.
Narrative.
Narrative
The
device.
nanny device?
Yeah.
A stroller.
No, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you like cross dressing?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I partake.
My last question for you guys is: do you like 12th Night?
What's that?
Yeah, it's in his mid rung
Some
Of the
Shakespeare
bards.
garb.
of the Bard's comedies. I would say I'm less inclined to his comedic work myself. I think a lot of the jokes and a lot of the situations are frankly fly over my head. So
I was just thinking, what if the rest of this podcast was just Lucas
Talking
talking
about
about
12th Night.
like an hour?
Not even other Shakespeare, just 12th Night. It's still, you have to appreciate the work because it is from the man himself, but it does feel like he phoned in a way. regardless of
he
phones being
phoned
around at the
home.
time. Yeah.
Well, Kelly loves 12th Night because she didn't know what it was.
I
You
think
love-
Shakespeare's a hack. Everybody knows that. That's like my thing.
Well, if you answered yes to liking the Amanda Show, cross-dressing, or 12th Night, you come to the right places. The good, the bad, and the birthdays, the movies.
Movies.
And this week we watched
She's the man.
a film from 2006.
Wow, good year.
And before we get into it,
10th
we're drinking
birthday.
beers. Did you get the beer?
So in Wyoming, I thought they would have it. We didn't. So I got a fake beer because I was like, well, that's like a woman pretending to be a man.
Nice.
O'Doul's.
No, it was Athletic Brewing Company, and I got the Oktoberfest.
Nice.
We had discussed
yeah.
beers for a while. We did a lot of Oktoberfest. We did like Athletic Brewing, and then she was like, what about this Oktoberfest? What about this one? It's like we did that one, that one, that one. Athletic Brewing's non-alcoholic, so that's kind of wimpy.
There's
She
only
was
like
like,
5
she was like, what about
Oktoberfests.
Jeremiah Johnson's Mountain Man? I was like, we did that. She's like, what about? That's what she said, and I was like, well, we did that on the 8th episode, and she's like, what?
Nice.
And I was like, oh wait, it's the 9th, yeah, because the 8th Marina was on, so we did Truly's.
Yeah.
But we've done it before. It's been a long time. We're doing That's What She Said from Draftworks, a Missoula, Montana brewing company. It's a cream ale, 5.2% alcohol. What do you think, Seth?
I like it.
I like it. I like cream ales.
You love cream, don't you?
Dr. Pepper cream? Soda?
Ooh.
He loves those.
Dang it. I'm sorry.
I'm
Show him
flying
your water.
drinkless tonight. Nope.
No water even.
There you go.
Taking
I'm as dry as the fucking Sahara.
He's going in raw to the podcast. I couldn't do that.
Do you have chips or anything?
This is insane.
Oh,
I'm,
I don't think
Nah.
he's a-
This is why you
I'm not. I'm not okay.
And to
I'm
let
really
everyone
hungry.
know, this I'm not okay. I'm starving, guys.
No
And to let
recipe.
I'm
everyone
chilling.
know, this is a classic Lucas episode. Anytime we have Kelly on or one of Seth's sisters, he either has to leave early or is not there.
yeah.
It's
He
it's the former today.
He will be leaving in about an hour. He wasn't on Aladdin 2, left early on Love on a Leash, leaving early today.
Oh yeah.
But he was there for Space Jam.
all day because I was in your guys' home, which was
Yeah.
awesome.
Marina had the worst bloody nose of all time.
Oh my
Came
god.
out both nostrils bleeding while she was driving. Her coat she was using just drenched in blood. I'm
We
bleeding!
lost 40 IQ points from her brain. I'm joking.
But
What a shame.
that's what we
She
got
gained him.
today. And so we can get into it. Why did you pick She's the Man?
Oh, I think that I was gonna do birth at first, and I was like, okay, that's like not fair to do because Lucas probably went through that eventually on his own.
Wow.
But I thought, okay, I need like an Amanda
Wow.
Bynes film that isn't taken like too seriously. But also, I love soccer, so there we are.
You ever play?
I've played. I've dabbled.
She's dabbled in
At a
football.
collegiate
Here and
level.
there.
I dabbled there, yes.
How about at a
There as
professional
well.
level?
I dabbled there too.
Wow.
Dang.
Have you ever, I don't know, say like gotten your ankles broken? Metaphorically or literally?
Yeah, I dabbled.
What about your heart, Kelly?
That one for sure was broken.
Literally on that one.
Have you, let's just ask
Stabbing.
right now, have you ever had any
Fibula.
strokes?
Yes. Actually, you can kind of see the like dent from when I had that huge hematoma when I hit my head in the car accident that led to the stroke.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Seth,
have
how about
ever-
you?
Have you ever had any strokes?
Any strokes? No, not that I know of.
Good.
Yeah. Clean as a whistle.
Not that I know of. You might not.
When's the last time you cleaned your whistle, huh?
I haven't looked.
It's probably nasty in there.
I need somebody else to check it for me. I have no idea. I'm
Big
sure
old
there's plenty
pile of bacteria.
Yeah, there's like
Does Amanda
sour
Bynes
dust.
have other movies?
Oh yeah, she was in like Easy A. That was like right before I think she went on her actual
Okay.
crisis.
Yeah.
And she's in
Vague.
a few other ones like where she plays a Christian. No, maybe
Plenty of them.
I don't know. Is
She's
that
in
in-
Little Italy
She was in Little Italy.
with Hayden
She's in
Christensen.
Lily? Is that she was in a Woody Allen movie? I feel like.
And like
Oh,
one,
yeah.
she's like a princess that, or
Ants.
no, not a princess, but she goes over to Britain where her dad is and falls in love with somebody over there.
I don't know.
Princess Diaries?
That sounds Princess Diaries, but it also sounds like a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff. So I don't know. They all these ones kind of fall together and confuse me from time to time. Marina can tell them all apart.
What a Girl Wants is what that one is. And then there's also in Hairspray. We cannot forget.
The John Travolta one?
Hairspray? Isn't that with... Maybe he's in that.
Yeah, he cross-dresses.
He's Hairspray.
Stop it.
He's the main spray.
Well, that shows how much I know about that.
Lucas, I know you were worried about me. I'm drinking beers. My liver is okay.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your liver?
You'll hear it tomorrow on Mac and Me. I've got
transatlantic titis.
Transaminitis, some elevated LFTs. They did an ultrasound. I've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We just gotta pump that liver. But it's not alcohol related, so I can still drink in moderation.
What if they put a shield around it so it couldn't get any fat on it?
Then it couldn't excrete the things that it needs.
It's non-fatty.
A flexible shield. They put like an Under Armour jacket on your liver.
It needs
to
food.
keep it warm.
No, it's like what you're eating. Like there's something, or it could just be familial and you don't know about it, or it's idiopathic.
No, we don't know.
It's not about like the
Can you scare it out?
vulnerability of it. Scare out his disease.
Bah! Oh, my liver
cured. Yeah.
But I'm glad we went over.
Say blah too many fucking times.
I'm glad we went over some medical history and our drinks and Amanda Bynes. So let's get into this bitch.
Movie.
Ooh, bitch. Get out
Move,
the movie.
bitch. Our director is Andy Fickman. Heard of him? Love him? Know him?
Did you say Thickman?
Blew him?
Thickman.
I wish it was Thickman.
Oh, I do too.
Is he a bard man?
Fuck if I know.
I would assume so.
He's done films such as Who's Your Daddy?
Classic.
Reefer Madness, the movie musical. The Game Plan.
Seen that.
Race to Witch Mountain.
Seen that.
You Again. Parental Guidance. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
I've seen that.
Doesn't sound like a bard man.
One episode of Austin and Ally. 32 episodes of Liv and Maddie. And 48 episodes of Kevin Can Wait.
Is that the Kevin Smith
the
show
Kevin James.
From like yeah, it's right. From a few years ago.
Yeah.
Kevin James twice?
Yeah, he loves that guy.
Okay.
Maybe more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's in Reefer Madness. Kevin James could be.
He doesn't seem like the most theatrical of directors.
No. But if you haven't
guy.
seen the movies, if you just read She's the Man, you wouldn't think it's theatrical in any way. By the name.
Why would you read She's the Man?
If you read the title.
Oh. Right. I thought you meant like the script.
No.
I'm not in the movie.
No. But
That's
if you read
fair.
the title.
Yeah.
And then our writers today, you got Ewan Leslie.
Ewan.
The only thing he's done is this. You've got Karen McCullough, who did 10 Things I Hate About You, Legally Blonde.
There's the bard lover.
Yeah.
Ella Enchanted, The House Bunny, The Ugly Truth, and Crazy Kinda Love.
Dang.
There's
Stacked
some
list.
movies in there.
There are a couple good ones in there. And then last writer, Kirsten Smith, did the same as Karen McCullough, but also did films that Burning Feeling, 20 episodes of Trinkets, and she did the film The Splenectomy.
This might be your bard, Lucas. I don't know what the hell all that was.
That doesn't sound bardy.
No.
That Burning Feeling is probably about a UTI.
Probably.
Trinkets is probably about sex toys. And
Nice.
Splenectomy is they're removing a spleen.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a made-up word.
friendectomy.
Ooh, removing a friend.
I'm about to friendectomy your ass, and then you run away.
Kill him.
No.
Oh, okay.
You're just not friends with him
Give him a
anymore.
letter.
Gotta be friends with a dead guy.
Yeah.
Kill yourself. Got him.
So, there's a couple. Yeah, she gets it. Lucas didn't.
Curry from way downtown. Secret 3. Bang.
That's the gun.
Yeah.
Bang!
Anyway.
So yeah, and then a cast. You got Amanda Bynes as our leading lady and man.
From Ants.
Wow.
Was she in
Right.
Ants?
She was the giant girl.
Hell yeah.
relative to the ants.
That's how she hung out with Woody Allen.
That's it.
That's probably why she's not all right.
She was.
Is
She
not
worked with
That's,
Woody Allen.
that's
Yeah.
blasphemous.
is playing the giant girl.
He's a star
That's
maker.
what she's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You also got Laura Ramsey. You've got Channing Tatum.
Nice.
More like Channing Tate Yum.
That's true.
Or
How'd you come up
Channing
with
Tate,
that?
bland acting.
That's true. How'd you
Channing
He
come up
hadn't
with
developed it yet.
Has he developed his acting yet?
I would
developed
say
in a lot of
so.
ways. He has.
Magic Mike's pretty great.
I think what is it? Logan Lucky Logan? Which one?
I
is
like
it?
Logan Lucky. Logan Lucky's
Logan
very
Lucky.
good.
I will give you that one. He's
How do
great.
you
Logan
feel about
Lucky's
Lucky
good.
Logan?
Yeah.
What about Good Luck
Movies
Chuck?
He was in.
He was not in Good Luck Chuck.
It was
Luck
Magic
Channing.
Mike wasn't bad.
Magic Mike was
That was a pretty good
actually
movie.
pretty good.
I think that's
Matthew-
because it's about his life, right?
Kind of in a way.
In a way that Chef is about.
John Favreau, yeah.
It's good because Soderbergh directed it. That's the real reason.
Yeah.
Steven style.
Yeah. It's all got a yellow filter. Matthew McConaughey almost got nominated, all that shit.
I don't know who
Sad.
that is.
It's
You don't know who Matthew
I don't know who
McConaughey is?
Steven Soderbergh is. Sorry, Dan Soder's a comedian.
Steven Soderbergh did the Oceans movies.
The what? Oh,
Aaron
haven't seen those.
Brockovich,
Aaron Brockovich.
Patsy,
Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Haven't seen
Logan
it.
Lucky as well.
Haven't seen that. Didn't
That's
even know it was
just-
a movie. I thought you guys were just doing alliteration for
The
a little bit.
Nick.
It's actually really good. I just watched it again for like the second time.
Adam
I'm
Driver.
50th time.
Uh,
No,
He's
none of us
missing
are in
an
a row.
arm.
none
Okay.
of these.
You've also got Vinnie Jones. You've got David
Vinny.
Cross.
I was so
He's
excited
good.
when he jumped on
Pitches
screen.
fire.
I loved it.
Julie Haggerty, Robert Hoffman, and Alexandra Breckenridge.
Amanda Cruz is in this as well.
Who is that?
She's from Silicon Valley.
No.
Or-
She played Monique.
she was Kia.
Yeah, that's right.
She
the
was-
one
She was
friend.
the dumb one.
yeah, Monique. It's like in Virgin River off of the series on Netflix.
Virgin Bridge over the River Kwai.
That's right. That I recognize. Is that Soderbergh?
Yeah, that is.
That one I've seen.
Soderbergh from 1956 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Virgin River over the Bridge Kwai. And then a plot. It might sound familiar for any of you Shakespeare fans, but when her brother decides to ditch for a couple weeks, Viola heads over to his elite boarding school, disguises him, and proceeds to fall for his school's star soccer player, and soon learns she's not the only one with romantic troubles.
Oh, is this based on Romeo and Juliet?
The 12th Night.
Oh, I get
The
it now.
12th of Nights.
I don't
Actually,
know what that's about.
a rare blind spot for the Montessori Theater Company for myself growing up. We didn't touch 12th Night. We did hit this in my sophomore English class, maybe.
We did hit this in 6th grade, though.
Lucas, did I send you a tweet about Montessori the other day?
I don't think so.
It popped up in my feed. It was a tweet with like 100 likes maybe, and it was like, check out this quote from a guy who loves Montessori, or like the guy that invented it or something. And
There's
it's like
a lady, but yeah.
What's that? Was it?
Yeah.
It was like a 4-tweet thread that I read through the whole thing because I thought it was
Was it
bashing it
sick?
at first, and I was like, how dare you? What's that?
Was it sick?
It was kind of sick by the end. It was like, how could we, teach these kids to just be good little drones and expect them to go out into the world on their own and then like feel what it's like to socialize for real? They'll show up to the doors of university feeling disattached from anything they've ever known in their lives and not want to do anything, but they'll do it anyway. And I was like, I'm going to send this to Lucas. And then I went
And then you
back into work. Yeah. I was on Twitter at work.
This is what they teach second graders. Yes.
Isn't it called X now?
Yeah, but anytime you get an
is.
email, it says Brandon sent you a tweet and on twitter.com.
You get emails that people are sending you tweets?
Yeah, I get an email. I don't know why. I get an email every time. It's like Brandon sent you a message. Lucas sent you a message on Twitter.
I get that
it
shit
still
too.
Says.
No, I don't get that.
Yeah.
I just get the notification on X.
No, it texts me and sends it to both my emails.
I get an
I
email
don't.
saying my other email account got an email every time. So my main email account is double the emails.
Yeah, which then sends my phone a text about my emails getting emails, which then texts my emails that I'm getting a text. So
12 hours of my
send
days
me
sorted
you
through
guys ever
emails.
send me a Twitter message?
12th nights of your days.
That's exactly
Wow.
right. Anyway.
What was your elementary school like, Kelly?
So at first I went to what was called, what was it, Waldorf, and it was like
Oh, no.
It was a very like earthy, crunchy, like North Idaho school. And so I think I learned how to speak French from like one of the parents, and we like kneaded bread or made like fruit salad. And then they realized that when I was like reading that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And so my parents were like, oh, we've made a grave error. And so they like took me out of this like really bougie, maybe it was a Montessori. I don't even know.
Probably was.
Yeah, but they took me right
Sounds
out.
familiar.
It's like, that's what I did. This is my
With
childhood.
it.
He's like, you know Mrs. McCutcheon?
Wait, so did you just go to like a public school after that?
Yeah, because we're poor. Like, it's not
Well,
like,
yeah, I know. I did too.
I know it's
I
like,
just didn't start at a crunchy, earthy school.
I don't even know how I got in there. I should ask
I
my
don't know why you called it crunchy.
like, like hippie.
Is
Like,
that what you call it?
Granola.
That's what I've never heard that in my life.
which is funny
Oh,
because
yeah.
are not granola. I would say I'm way more granola than they are, but
More granola than crunchy. Crunchy's about their hair, Brandon. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're not crunchy at all because you don't have hair.
exactly. I'm far
He's
right now.
bristly.
Yeah.
Your
do-
political ideation is based on your hair.
Yeah.
You shaved your head, so now you're far right.
I started with the long hair, communist, socialist, and as it's gotten shorter, as we've done the podcast over the year,
You're basically
I'm
the
Ben
H-man now.
Shapiro. Yeah. Who's H-man?
Hitler.
No.
That's how far right you are.
No.
It's actually Osama bin Laden.
His fascism knows no bounds.
Ben Shapiro is the farthest right I would even pretend though. He made me the H-man, even gave him like a wrestling name.
Everyone knows the H-man.
King Lear versus the H-man.
King Lear. I got my money.
He's like Voldemort. You don't want to say his
Yeah.
name,
That's true. It gives
or else
him
he'll
power.
come back.
Yeah.
Well,
He'll
are you
fly
ready?
in.
Are you guys ready for the H history?
Nice. Hairstory.
No, not here.
The Hitler history. What are you
The
talking
Hitler
about?
history.
The Hitler history. That's a really nice
Brandon.
ring to it. Oh, it rolls off the tongue.
It's like
What's
a
the history?
hardcore new metal band.
Oh my god. Okay, so my history
Right.
is
Thank
that
you.
She's the Man is a 2006
Thank you.
American romantic comedy
We did
teen
this.
sports film based loosely on William Shakespeare's The Twelfth Night, or What You Will.
Wow.
The school is called Illyria, which is the name of the country where the play takes place. Duke Orsinio's character is based on Arsenio, a duke in the play. Duke's
wow.
friends are named Toby and Andrew in the play. Toby is Olivia's uncle, and Andrew is one of her suitors. However, in the play, Viola is not impersonating her brother in particular, just a man, and she calls herself Cesario, which is the name of the restaurant scene where Sebastian and Viola break up with Monique, and where Duke Olivia. Oh wait, that was Cesario.
Yeah.
That like
The restaurant, the one
Western
restaurant in town.
restaurant. And where Duke, Olivia, Eunice, and Sebastian Viola briefly double date. On Viola's first day at Illyria, she walks by a school theater playbill entitled What You Will.
Damn.
So just all those little connections to Shakespeare.
I wonder who Eunice was.
That's just a babe.
That's just a babe.
She's just a babe. They needed some eye
need-
candy in
You
there.
gotta have some babes.
Hi, Caesar.
Hey, buddy.
Twelfth Night was written in 1601. Isn't that crazy?
1601.
That feels unreal. But
That does. And they're still making movies.
Movies.
movies, sorry.
Do you think he could even imagine that fucking crazy bastard thinking these stage performances will be in your fucking eyes one day, homie?
That's what Shakespeare was thinking. Was like, you know, homie, this fucking play is gonna be with Amanda Bynes as
Yeah.
a soccer player.
Were you doing the Cholo accent
Yeah.
for a second there?
Yeah.
Esse. I love
Orale,
homie.
homie.
Yeah.
Everyone get married at the end.
I love football. You just gotta. He imagined Sofia Vergara in the role though.
Ugh.
Oh,
I love
Did
football.
you do such a bad Sofia Vergara?
That's
You
a
do
good
it
no.
So confidently.
I know, but Sofia
That is
Vergara's
good.
voice is already bad in general.
That's
I love you.
I love.
That's what she says.
Who do you think sounds better, her or
Just
Gooby?
like that.
Lucas.
Who or who?
Gooby.
Gooby? Probably Gooby
Ruby sounds better, you say?
Yeah.
on the ears.
Yeah. That's that's probably the best part about Gooby. It's his
Is
voice.
Robbie Coltrane's Irish accents in it?
Yeah.
His spirit.
Kelly, you need to watch Gooby.
I think I like every time y'all do a movie that I haven't listened to or watched, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And so I started off with, gosh, what is a tire one with Robert?
Rubber's good.
Yeah, and I was just like, what is actually happening? How do they put up with this?
I'm pretty sure that was episode 7.
You recognize what heroes we are now.
I know, right?
And
I
then
mean,
heads, I was like,
Oh yeah.
did you watch Bobbleheads?
yes, because I was like, Brenda
Yeah.
Song is in this? Like, what? I didn't
Well, it
think
was
she went
episode 7.
outside.
Sure.
That's some good movie.
I tell all my kids all the movies we watch, and they're like, "Why do you do this?" And I was like, "No reason."
To get more.
I don't tell them to listen. That's bad.
What is the place that you have reviews on?
What's that?
Letterbox.
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 You get more letterbox reviews, kids. That's why.
I'm glad I at least get to watch the movies with Brandon
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
Because like I watched Mel by myself. That was the first one I did alone. And I didn't realize, I mean, obviously I came around, but at the time watching it
you
alone,
missed a lot of it.
yeah, I'm too much of a cynic left to my own devices.
Did I ever tell y'all about like the red carpet event that we did for that?
I think so, but please tell again.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
Okay, so we lived in Sandpoint, Idaho at the time, and most of that filming, the Mel, was taking place in it's called Athol, where Silverwood is, and then
Yeah.
Coeur where they did like the like flying tortoise scene. And so in Sandpoint, Idaho, yeah, in Sandpoint, Idaho, like my dad got to take me to this like if you went there, it's a really terrible, like maybe 2 theaters there, and like we had good seats to our own seats, and like my dad bought me popcorn. Like he had to actually buy it for me. Even though
He was in the star of the movie. Yeah.
Here's the lead.
ticket. So yeah, that was our experience.
Was Mel there?
Yeah. Was John Travolta in the Mel suit there?
Well, wasn't it his brother that did it? Joey?
No, he was
His brother directed it. John Travolta
John
was in the suit though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He had scars all over his back. He probably wasn't.
Yeah.
He was hospitalized.
Yeah, he's
You
probably
missed the premiere.
Damn. Well, yeah. I'm glad you watched some of the weird shit we do.
You should watch the good movies we do if you're gonna watch some of the movies.
The good movies.
because I really need to watch When Harry Met Sally because you guys convinced me that
Oh,
it's actually good.
Watch When Even Dwarfs Started Small.
Okay. Yeah, what was
Straight
the
up
one
good movie.
4 hours long?
A Brighter
Brighter
Summer
Summer
Day.
That one seems so dark and twisted.
Gorgeous.
But beautiful.
Okay, I can maybe get behind. Okay, I'll start doing all of them just because I am.
Dark and twisted but beautiful.
Yeah.
Me?
Why did we have you on for Love on a Leash? Was it just like you want to be on? You just watch that piece of shit with us?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm just happy to be part of the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I like being here too.
Well, it's budget time.
actually scared me.
Can you check the dime?
Do we
You
make
need
Kelly do another song? Yeah.
Kelly
You are a
knows.
guest,
Kelly
you-
knows all the songs we sing.
Yeah, but I feel like it's still guest tradition to have them make up a song on the spot.
I know I didn't realize how many sisters you had, and so they were like
7.
all sisters. I thought there was just brothers.
no, there's some brothers in there.
I have 4 brothers.
4. You have 7 sisters and 4 brothers.
Yeah.
And Seth.
I'm an only child, and it's a
me
lot to
too.
keep up with myself. So
He doesn't keep up with them. He forgets most of them.
Yeah.
It, yeah.
They forget me too. It's fair.
Do you have a song?
I don't have a song. I just
Yeah,
have.
you can make one up. Yeah.
Okay. If you know it, sing it with me, boys. If you're doing the books, you better not fudge it.
Budget. Play a game called Guess That Budget. Can't believe you guys didn't know that one.
It looks like they're frozen.
They didn't know our own budget song?
Oh,
You guys
Did you
didn't
do a
know
song?
it?
What? You froze. We were gone.
everything cut out. I didn't hear anything.
Dang it.
We did it old school
Ah.
style.
We did, and it was cute.
Damn.
Yeah, we froze.
Old school style. Just like the original song.
Like a doo-wop version.
Yeah, minus the
Oh.
at the end.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah, the original.
It's been so long.
We actually have a real one. We just keep riffing on the
dime.
abridged version.
Yeah.
I
Like
know.
the
Riffing
abridged
on the
version.
abridged version.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's budget. Lucas, what do you think the budget of this film is?
$20 million.
Okay. Kelly?
I'll say 14 million.
Seth?
Check this out. I'm gonna be wrong, but $12 million.
Oh,
I thought you were going to say 100.
Like $4 billion, Brandon.
So 12, 14, and 20 million?
It's probably like 25.
One of you guys is right.
Uh-oh.
It's Lucas.
Damn it.
$20
Okay.
million. I liked the 12th night million. Though.
Thank you. I should get a half point for that.
No.
That's like
You
a
should deduct.
I should get 2 points for getting it right.
No,
Yeah.
we'll get 2 points when we have a guest. We'll never catch up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You just got to keep getting them right. Next up, opening weekend. Seth.
12th night $1 million.
Nice. Kelly.
yeah. I'll say with 14 then.
Nice.
Lucas.
I'll say a meek 10.
One of
I'm
you.
fucked.
Two
How
of you
dare
guys
you?
are so close.
Put me right in the middle. I'm one of the close ones then.
And it's between you and Lucas. It's right between you guys.
I hate
But
this.
it's a touch
This
closer.
is so cringe of you, Lucas.
To Lucas is a 10.7.
I hate this. Give me a half point right now.
No.
It's already 3-0. We
I
can't
was
catch
so
up.
close.
If you get
If
all-
Kelly and I split the difference on the
I
If
know
you
the
get-
bard.
if you get the next 6 right, you win 12-3.
I'll kill you. Straight up.
Lucas, what do you think this made in US and Canada?
Total?
Yeah. In totality.
I'll say it finishes at 28 mil.
Okay.
Jumping out to me.
Kelly?
Okay, I'll go 24.
Okay.
28.1 million.
I'm sorry, Seth.
No.
So today is Seth.
Let's go.
It's
Woo!
33.7.
28.1 million.
No. It's
Imagine.
12th night million.
Nice.
No, it's 33.7 million. And
Nice.
worldwide. Seth.
Mr.
Well,
Worldwide.
Lucas go first.
No.
I think we should let Lucas
No,
go
we're
first.
going back and forth.
Worldwide. Did China
I'll
like this
say-
movie?
$41 million.
Well, now I didn't actually want him to go first. Now I feel bad.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say like $41.1 million. Probably. Give it in
Okay,
that
Kelly.
area.
Do it.
37.
She's too nice. She could have boxed you in.
21.2 million.
The winner today is Seth.
Let's go. Too easy.
It's not. Lucas was
just
being too
cheating.
nice and he went.
Yeah.
It's 57.2 million.
China did like this movie.
Yeah, so they tripled.
I think it was England.
Yeah,
they love their boy.
That's true. Yeah. Jason Statham was in this movie as the transporter.
He
Jason
equalized.
Statham.
He equalized their transports.
So it made plenty back. It almost made triple its
And
money.
killed the shark.
That's a big win. And I am sending taglines to Kelly.
Nice.
Suck it, Seth.
I always suggest that we do this.
Well,
Oh,
suck
she's
it.
I'm good.
man.
Here they come.
In a world where a boy is a girl, or vice versa, or something.
If
Oh, that's-
Amanda Bynes met my dad,
Yeah.
did she get him?
Not yet.
They might still be in the process of sending.
They're in escrow. You're going to be paid soon.
They are in escrow. They are being escorted.
No,
Right
that's not
now.
that's not what escrow is.
I know what I don't. But
Tickle me.
don't open the
Bend it like
You were
Becky.
tickling me.
There you go. They're to you.
Gender
Okay.
bend it like Becky. That's mine.
That's nice.
Thanks.
If you want, are you ready?
Yes.
If you want to chase your dream, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Sorry. It's a whole thing. It's not you. It's me.
That's what they all
Yes.
say. That's what they all say, you idiot. Fuck you.
I'm good. I'm fine. Just can't look for a sec.
Say it again, Lucas.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
Oh shit.
All right,
Can you
Kelly,
do
you can
that?
do the second one.
Okay. It's time
Put on the
to
headphones
settle the
backwards.
score.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Seth, the fuck's wrong with your glasses?
I'm just looking. Oh, the rubber part fell off.
God.
Don't look.
Is the last one yours?
No. Like,
Did
there,
you
there
write
is
this?
there is a typo in that, but no. Like, this was... I was just like,
This-
I
Jesus
guess
Christ.
I'll get the split.
This is so long.
So this tagline is more like a tag paragraph, so bear with me. Everybody has a secret. Duke wants Olivia, who likes Sebastian, who is really Viola, whose brother is dating Monique. So she hates Olivia, who's with Duke to make Sebastian jealous, who is really Viola, who's crushing on Duke, who thinks she's a guy. First
That's
of
my
all,
winner.
she doesn't think she's a guy.
Well, wait.
She thinks someone else is a guy.
No, it's saying Duke thinks she's a guy.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Not that
she-
Viola thinks she's a guy. Yeah.
Viola got so confused in the middle. Who am I?
Whoa. Yeah, she's oh, what's his name? I just referenced him like 2 weeks ago. The Mr. Magoo.
Foucault?
That's what, the cult?
Foucault, the
Phil
French
Collins.
philosopher.
No, I didn't know.
You didn't. You definitely did not.
Al-
You referenced the H man.
Albert Camus is who I'd reference as far as French philosophers.
H-man.
The only one I know.
You referenced Franz Liszt.
Yeah, Listomania. Yeah, that's right. He was like Romanian though.
You also
Romania!
referenced. Ooh.
Did you meet Franz Liszt while you were there?
Obviously.
Was he
You go to
hanging
his
from the
tomb.
rafters while you were raving?
Yeah, he was just
Seth has been up in his reference game lately. Normally it's Dougal and fucking Gooby and fucking G-Force.
I make good references.
Well, now you're doing Foucault and
Yeah.
List and all sorts of great stuff.
Who's Phil Cole? I didn't do that. Don't put him first. I didn't do him once. Doing a list of things I've referenced, you start with
There's
one
always
I've never
Sweet
heard
Life
of.
on deck. Now you're up to Foucault.
I'm not up to. It's just different areas I reference. It's all equal. To me.
Remember when
Sweet Life of
Mr.
Zack and Cody
Mosby
and
was
12
in
not
Friends
to
with
me.
Benefits?
What?
Remember when Mr. Mosby was in Friends with Benefits?
Remember
He was
when
like
Mr. Mosby was
cussing out
Killed a
Justin
guy.
Timberlake?
He also killed a guy.
Yeah, he did.
vehicular manslaughter?
Who would you rather hit you? Who would you rather hit you in a car, Mr. Mosby or Matthew Broderick?
Who's richer?
Mark Wahlberg.
Matthew
You're
Broderick.
dead either way.
Yeah, I'm dead either way.
Yeah, they all died.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess I don't care.
It's
I
just-
thought I was gonna get paid out.
No, it just who do you want to kill?
Broderick.
basically?
Like, I guess
Oh,
my family would be paid
I'm gonna
better by
feel
Broderick.
worse about it.
Wait, do you think Broderick would pay more because he has more money, or less because he has more money?
Because you get a better lawyer.
Yeah, this is a conundrum. Well, do we have taglines of our own?
Yeah, you think about that.
Yeah,
We'll
I
come
got
back
one. How about gender bend it like Becky?
Ooh, that's nice.
That's beautiful.
Thanks, Seth.
I don't think that would have worked in 2006, so this is really good that we're doing this in 2023.
Yeah. Her
That's true.
these relationships are messy.
Ooh.
What?
Lucas, don't say what like you
Ronaldo on the floor crying
It's like
right now.
it's like a 9. Pull this
How's that
kid
one?
out.
Did you like that one, Lucas?
No,
That one was mine though.
it'd have to be. Come on down. Kaká was probably the best player, right?
That was
Yeah,
Pele.
can you guys figure out how to
I was trying to
put
come up with something with Pele.
Schweinsteiger?
Schweinsteiger.
I'd be impressed.
Schweinsteiger.
He's German, so I thought that was
Schweinsteiger, I hardly know her.
Too much swine staggering around this soccer field. I think I'm a guy now.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah. How's that?
Nice. Real classy.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
So
Good class up the joint.
Thank you.
Trying to come up with
I'm
something with
mixed up.
Neymar.
She's being straight up with me. Lucas is being so deadpan that I can't tell if he hates me right now. I feel like I'm a girl because of the way he's talking
Whoa,
to me.
maybe that's what he's trying to go
Maybe
for.
I'm Viola.
Oh.
Do you think
Viola
you're
Davis stars in.
Do I think I'm a man?
a...
It's tough some days. Waking up just feeling a little less. Just less. Doesn't have anything.
And that's why you haven't cleaned your whistle in a while?
That's exactly right.
Every time he blows on it, it makes a weird noise.
Man, I hate fucking up a turn of phrase in front of dozens of people every week.
Yeah, and
It's
that
from all those mad references you've
The
been
one person
making
from
about
Vietnam.
French bureaucrats and shit.
Who?
You.
Foucault.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Don't
I
act
don't-
like you don't reference him on the
I don't know. I don't
hourly.
even know what his last name is. Is
You
it a
should-
T or a K?
Listeners, you should see our fucking
Cult.
Snapchat group chat. It's all Phil Call the whole time.
Phil Collins?
Yes, that's like what is life and consciousness in the greater context of the revolution, and we're like, Seth,
Those
we're
are thoughts
watching.
I have
Google.
separate from Phil. Though.
Seth, calm down. We're watching G-Force right now.
That actually does happen a lot in these kids movies I'm watching with Brandon. I'm like, do you think it means this and this because of how they're feeling? Like, get like way too esoteric about it, and you're like, no, this is goopy. I think it's okay.
That's goopy.
Yeah, Brandon's got me on he's like flying me like a kite. He puts a movie on for me, and I'm like up in the stars watching it. He's like, you got to come back down. That's right.
Do you have any facts?
Olivia thinks about Sebastian and says, bop me. That's
Got
pretty
it.
good. That's the best one.
No.
No Schweinsteiger on the field.
Schweinsteiger. But I mean, I only know like the big soccer names. Kelly probably knows all of them.
All the names.
All of them. I study them every night. Just look at the rosters.
It's a good thing. That's what we do
Viola
with
was
football.
deciding to fly Hope solo.
That's
She
how
got a
you-
DUI
She
in
wasn't.
an 8.
I thought
She wanted a boyfriend.
Out of her husband.
She
Did you
do
see her
that.
vagina
Oh.
pics?
I thought she beat the shit out of a child. Was it also her husband?
She did. It was her
Jesus.
nieces and nephews. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, her family she'd beat the shit out of. That's
After
right.
she had her own children, so that's good. That's
Yeah, and they signed her to an NFL contract right after that, which I thought was cool.
But did you see her vagina pics?
No,
Probably. I probably did.
maybe. Where were they posted?
Probably a long time ago.
Yeah.
They're rough.
The
Don't
whole-
look at them.
Like Apple leak that was like 10 years ago.
When she went to the Olympics. Yeah, because at the time in the Olympics, like it was just like a giant hookup of, really cool athletes. And they were like, we should put an end to this.
Dude, it's just a picture just straight on the like there's nothing else.
Why
It's
would
just
you?
all vag.
Right? You're
puffy.
really mad about this right now.
Very puffy.
Okay.
Question for a friend. It's me.
Asking for a friend. She just texted me actually.
Is that something you want to see?
Just vagina?
Or Puffy specifically.
No, just.
No.
I mean, on occasion, it wouldn't.
Elaborate, Lucas.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
You had plenty of things to say earlier.
You're responding to an honest question honestly. I just want to hear
I
the
mean,
explanation now. Elaborate.
Unsolicited, no.
Sure.
Unsolicited badge pics, I get it.
Sure.
Not-
Unsolicited, no. But even if I love somebody, still no.
I think in the large,
Especially if it's a family member.
Yeah.
I think in the large oeuvre of like accepted
If it's too big,
photographs.
it's a no, is what you're saying.
No. Just like there's a big spectrum of stuff you can send, and I'm not going to be all that mad about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'd be happier with that than like a beheading video for sure, which feels like I just said something horrible, but I didn't. mean
Yeah, it was
to.
bad.
I'd be happy
Yeah.
if you sent me a picture of your pussy. That's,
Yeah, if I had to choose between
that's
the
some
two.
Taliban video.
No, I think I'm just.
You guys, what are you going to say? Are way worse than what I've said.
I'm just saying of the trifecta between like vagina, ass, or boobs. That's probably last on the list, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
it.
somebody sent me an unsolicited tit pic.
Yeah, I've never asked for a picture like that.
No.
I love it. Okay, thank you.
I've had coworkers who've who've asked for it, and they said, "Check this out," and I'm like, "Whoa, I'm 15 at the tent company, man." Yeah.
I was gonna ask which
No.
place you were working at.
Not at the school.
Chicago, got it.
Jimmy John's.
Before that, when I was a minor at Celebrate.
That's wild. Well, it's facts time.
My new coworker does that sometimes.
We're moving on to
People
facts.
are rats.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got like a
That is a fact.
swastika tattooed on him. Well, no, it's not a swastika. It's the Iron Eagle, which is probably just as bad. And he's like, check out my gun. Like, that's awesome, man. He's like, yeah, check out this slingshot I got that has a laser pointer on it. They're like, nice. He's like, I'm gonna put this weed behind the sugar bin if you need any. I'm like, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So,
Did you need any?
I didn't know. No. But I did
Most
appreciate
of
it.
It's probably laced with something else, but no judgment.
That's probably why I shouldn't have done it.
So I'm going to do a quick tangent. Growing up on the south side,
No.
right? There was a south side. There's a trailer park right next to us, and there were two neighbors that we had in this trailer park. And like the first one off to the side, their names were Christian and Gino,
Good name.
and they would come over from time to time, and they were younger, kind of like us, just a little younger than me and Carter. And they would hang out. We'd play,
Two men.
two boys. They were kids. And they would just play games with us in the yard and shit like that. They'd always like linger around the house. They'd be like, "Hey, can we have a soda?" to my mom, or like, "Can we have pop?" And she'd be like, "Sure." Like, "Can we take 4 more home to put in our fridge?" She'd be like, "No, I'm okay." But there was one time they came over and they're like, "Hey, my dad's gun. He doesn't keep it in a safe, and we found it. Do you want to come look at it?" And my mom was like, "You boys, you should come inside." And they're like, "And you should probably."
Because your mom wanted to go see the gun.
No,
She wanted it all for
she's like, "You should
herself.
probably
Karen is like,
Selfish.
"Go see it."
probably leave it alone." But
Karen said a duel. I've
She's
had a
like,
duel
I'll
in
be-
ages.
my mom's like, "I'll be back."
Blows the dust off her 6-shooter.
I don't see like a gun.
It's like cocking of the revolver in the backyard, just shooting the fence. What are you doing, Mom?
No.
Go back inside, boys. I'm practicing for the duel.
But yeah, so that was like a little thing that happened when we grew up.
That's awesome.
My parents like, "Whoa, no, you should leave the gun alone.
Yeah.
Boys, go inside."
I'm calling the police. That's awesome.
It's outside.
It's outside.
It's facts time.
It's facts time.
She's the fact.
12 facts.
Mm.
Bard facts.
Bard facts.
Phil fact. How's that?
Fact cult.
The cult.
Amanda Bynes is having a mental crisis. Fact.
Whoa.
Again?
Amanda Bynes is having a
She's
mental
having a-
fact down.
I thought she did that for like 10 years and she was over it.
Well,
Is she
then
recently back in the shit?
guy, and then went off of her lithium, and now is trying to be a designer for.
You got to stay on your lithium.
I don't. But I wasn't on it. It's the one guy that thinks he doesn't need it.
No,
Hey, why do you think you're
not
bald
one
right now?
person, Seth. It's literally every person that is on lithium is like, "I'm good now," and it's like,
Because.
Because of the lithium.
Yeah.
Lithium facts.
Oh, that's good.
It powers
Schizofaxia.
computers.
The power of computers?
Lithium powered batteries.
Oh.
They didn't even say fact.
Oh, I was just talking lithium.
Oh, okay.
Schizofaxia.
It's a good Nirvana song.
Faxophrenia.
It's a good Nirvana song.
schizophrenia.
She likes faxophrenia.
Because today I found my friends. They're in my head.
Yeah, facts.
I'm so sad. Courtney Love fucked up my shit. Yeah. Nirvana facts. I think that's it.
27.
27 facts.
So we've got Nirvana facts,
Mhm.
lithium facts.
Well, Nirvana facts is just an upgraded version of lithium facts.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
Nirvana facts, 12 facts,
And
and faxophrenia.
on 27 facts.
Faxophrenia.
She's the birthday girl, so she's picking faxophrenia. It is.
Heard.
Heard is the word. Yeah.
We've got 24 minutes to get to ratings. Let's go.
First act, as Duke comes into the shower and walks by Malcolm, he snaps the towel at Malcolm's head to get him to shut up about the dorm pamphlet
I
life.
cried. That
While
was so
ranting at
funny.
Sebastian. Channing
Hit him in
Tatum
the
really
eye.
hit James Snyder in the eye with the towel.
Do it.
James's reaction where, "Oh!" is real.
That's
Oh.
so funny.
In the eyeball?
That could
most
send
tender
them
spot.
to the room, to the room of
Dude.
emergencies.
They said the eye is the window to the soul, and he just towel whipped his soul.
This hurt.
Dude, he got him good too. Like Seth started crying. He was laughing
I
so
thought
hard.
it was so funny. He's on screen for half a second, and he's already like just whipping a towel at this random guy's. I don't even know the guy's name.
Malcolm.
I know now,
Yeah.
but I
Malcolm.
didn't at the time. At the time, it was
Just
Channing Tatum
middle.
whipping a guy.
Next, when they first started filming,
Malcolm next.
Amanda Bynes
Malcolm
couldn't play
got next.
soccer at all. Nevertheless, she does most of her own playing in the film.
Still doesn't. It's not
can
like one of
tell.
those Woody
It
Allen or
shows.
Woody Harrelson facts where by the end of it he's like a D2 athlete at it.
Or
Just
even
by-
a Woody Allen fact. Lucas is pissed.
You interrupted him.
He doesn't like to be corrected.
Next fact.
He's like, bye guys, it's 8:30. Kellee, could you take Amanda Bynes?
I don't even know what the wrong thing
Pretty
was.
sure that my own grandmother could take Amanda Bynes in this movie. She's so bad.
Like today, your grandma today could take her. Not
Absolutely.
like your grandma in her prime.
Do you think
My grandma in her prime. Grandma's always been grandma.
that's true? You don't know.
I've never had to think about that. Put something in front of me I never posited before.
Grandma in her prime, was.
I
What did you just do?
I just need
Grandma
to take
Oh.
a little bit.
If my grandma was in her prime,
She'd be
That's
sucking
true.
so much dick.
yeah. Actually, my grandma has married like 4 people.
That'll do it.
Maybe because she never mind.
Go ahead.
Well, what is
I was
man.
also gonna
she
ask.
gonna send you vagina pics, Lucas? Because you asked for them, you weirdo.
She's like,
Good shrug.
Also, Kellee, do you think you could have taken on some of the boys in high school?
oh my gosh, yeah, those
Those
that's
nerds.
for my high school.
Your high school.
Yeah, they're sorry. Shout out to Ryan Clark. You were rough
The
in high
Steelers
school.
safety.
I think that I could take you, but
Do you
he
think
thought he was a very good defender.
Did you think there were a bunch of people that you could have taken on the boys' team?
I think there's there's that like quote that I won't talk about, but there's definitely like a difference in the sport, like when you're playing men's soccer versus women's soccer, and then like when you play co-ed, you actually don't play as equal parts at all, and it's just terrible. But guys are really good about beating the same person like 20 times in a row and getting 5 feet. And women are really good about just passing the ball and getting it back and beating a person and getting 20 feet. So I think it's different play.
Now I know this will go right over Lucas and Seth's head because this is just me and you. Is that how you felt when you played with Nate Ramsbacher playing co-ed intramurals, and he was so uncoordinated that he just plowed over women on the other team?
He not only plowed, but like
Lowered his shoulder.
Like
And
he
then,
made
like-
himself a shield and
Yeah.
just
And
ramming.
the thing is, like, he's a gentle giant. I give him that. But, like, no matter what, if a man who is, how tall is Nate? How tall would you say?
6'2"?
A 6'2" man that weighs probably 240 pounds is gonna hurt you if he's running.
Even if he's gentle.
He's uncoordinated too. I
Oh,
mean,
he-
Lucas knows Nate. He watched him play basketball.
Basketball is dangerous with him. It was like we could break our nose, we could break our faces entirely, or he could himself just fall and die.
Yeah.
Imagine if I played basketball with him.
You'd break every bone in your body.
I could have died.
And now
That'd be poor thing. That was our last time together.
I know my ankle still hurts. I was thinking you, Kellee, when it rains and I can feel the pins coming out.
I'm so sorry.
I'm kidding. It's mostly fine.
He's kidding. He thinks of David.
Yeah, I think of David's. I don't think about you.
Oh, actually,
That's
shout out to David. He just finished a really intense race.
Good for him.
Shout out.
from the police.
Unnamed. Damn it. Unnamed intense race. Your joke was better, Lucas. You
Yeah,
got
it
me.
was super funny.
Damn it.
Oh my god, it's crazy how the person that's like not good at sports though is always the most intense defender. Like if they don't play the sport,
Oh yeah.
like Nate in basketball
or Garrett in basketball.
or Garrett, yeah, they're just
They don't understand
locked down.
energy conservation. They don't get they got to go back on offense and shoulder some of the load.
It's
Every-
usually the football guys because it's an anaerobic sport. They only
every
need the
moment
short
is
bursts.
try time, Lucas.
Yeah.
Take risks.
Come the fourth quarter.
Gassed. Well,
What's next? We got
my next one.
back.
When holding auditions for the role of Duke, Amanda Bynes fought for the producers to choose Channing Tatum,
Fought the producers.
who at time had never had a leading role and was largely unknown in Hollywood. Producers were also concerned that he was significantly older than most of his co-stars,
Yeah.
and Tatum credits Bynes with helping him launch his career as an actor.
Wasn't he like 26 in this movie?
He was.
I think one of the friends looked like a bit older though.
How old are the kids in this movie? Is this
Well,
high
it's
school or
high school.
college?
This is high school,
Boarding school.
the bananas thing. But Amanda Bynes in this was 20, and then
20.
Yeah, and then he was 26. And honestly, like,
Who
there's not
cares?
that
I
much.
buy it.
But also, I bet it was just because she wanted to kiss him that she was like, "Get this."
Yeah.
Look at this hot dude. We should have him play the guy I'm gonna mac.
I can't remember what it was. I was looking up like what he'd done before. Like his biggest thing at the time that everybody knew him for was like a yogurt commercial.
Hmm.
So apparently she'd seen the commercials. Like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
Those
you'll play my ass.
Dude, how cool would it be to have like the power? You're at home watching a commercial and you see like the hottest lady you've ever seen in your life. You're like, I have a way I could devise to kiss her.
Yeah,
I have the power to do that.
Alexandra Daddario.
How weird is that she had the power to do that and did that?
She did.
Because I would, yeah.
She
for sure.
did.
She's a star maker.
Good.
She did.
Next,
Star maker.
the producers of this film initially wanted Jesse McCartney to play the role of Sebastian because McCartney's facial features are very similar to Amanda Bynes. McCartney was unavailable to shoot the film, so they cast James Kirk instead.
Was this like his prime? What was Jesse McCartney doing in?
He's about his prime.
I don't want another pretty face.
I don't want just anyone home. He was on the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Go away. And everyone was swooning over them. You're beautiful soul.
Almost undoubtedly a pedophile now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think he transitioned into that after guest starring on Sweet Life shows.
He hasn't. He's had a
Not yet.
low-level career, but he took second on season 4 of The Masked Singer as the turtle. He was robbed.
What
I'm
a
gonna say it right now. He
I
was robbed.
still doubt his.
Who'd he lose
Yeah.
to?
he lost to
Candy Burris.
Tyreek Hill, the Dolphins wide receiver.
Yeah.
I sent you a
That
TikTok.
message.
Keenan Allen was on.
You did send me that. It's a shitty career trajectory. Sorry, what
And
was that?
Unmasked Singer that we have like an actual trained singer and then like an NFL player.
Yeah,
he's a
Gronk
good
was
guy.
so bad. You could tell it was Gronk right away. He couldn't even. He rapped every song and he couldn't even stay on the beat.
Yeah.
And he spiked the microphone.
He did. But like Victor Oladipo
Who's
could
that?
sing.
Oladipo is great.
He took 5th on season 2 of The Masked Singer. He was robbed.
Is it about you win if you are a good singer, or you win if you fool people?
So the Masked.
I don't know.
If you're a bad singer, you get voted out. The best singer ends up winning in the end. Usually,
You'd think.
It's a singing contest.
it is a singing contest,
It's
and
a
then they
mask
reveal who
contest.
it is, and then the judges get points based on if they got the guesses right.
And if their mask is cool.
So that's like a
That's fun.
sub competition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The left.
main
Not a
competition
Dom
is-
competition like we do.
is which celebrity is the best singer?
Correct. So, like, take season 2 for example. Victor Oladipo took 5th. He's not a singer.
Yeah.
4th place was Seal. 3rd place was Adrienne Bayonne from the Cheetah Girls. 2nd place was Chris Daughtry, and 1st was Wayne Brady.
That's a singing contest and Daughtry beats Seal?
Yeah, Daughtry's
Wayne
awesome.
Brady beat them all.
Wayne Brady. For
Dude,
real?
He's a
Wayne-
great singer.
great
I
singer
know
and
he's
great
not-
performer.
His line is it anyways. I feel like you would be able to tell who he is too. He has a very
Oh, I knew right away. But
same with my stuff.
But in his finale, he did a freestyle rap too. He was like off the dome, and he was like naming all the people that they thought he was as well. And it was
He
like,
didn't
oh,
freestyle that.
he did do a freestyle after the credits were rolling.
Scripted.
It wasn't.
Scripted. I have the script.
Next, oh, you have the script. You're a writer.
I
for
wrote his
Masked
freestyle, quote unquote.
Next, the Stratford Junior League is named for William Shakespeare's birthplace.
Stratford upon Avon.
Vienna.
Stratford upon Avon, yes.
I said that.
And he was married to.
Wait a second.
Anne
Song
Hathaway.
called Stratford Apartments, number 29 by
Nah.
Bon Iver. Is that a reference?
Maybe.
No.
Probably
He was
what
married to
his
Anne
ass lived.
Hathaway, though.
Bon Iver?
No.
Bon Iver? It's not Bon Iver?
It's Bon
No.
Iver. You didn't know that?
It means
Hold on,
it
Bon
means
Iver-
good winter in French.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Okay. All right.
You
She
knew.
She knew French. She went to the granola school.
Why would you say it wrong all these years?
But then it's like Bon Anniversaire is like happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy
interesting.
birthday, Kelly.
Look at me.
Shit. Next, Amanda Bynes in 2018 confirmed that performing this role of Sebastian led to her battle of depression because she didn't like how she looked as a boy.
That's crazy. That's what an insane person would do.
It's a trigger. I look bad as
strapped.
the opposite gender.
Dang. Yeah. You think I got mad when I dressed as a woman for Halloween? Yeah. But I didn't
And
go
people
crazy.
say you're not hot.
Yeah. I dare you to call me a 3.
I mean,
dare
Marina
you.
was openly saying Amanda Bynes is hot during the watching.
To us. Just
What?
she's so pretty.
She used to be a bombshell, and then it's just
Oh,
like,
the female Amanda Bynes. Yeah.
for sure. Then the male is just the
I thought
same.
that's what Marina meant. Like when she put the Bieber hair on, she's like, "Who, daddy?"
She sees Amanda Bynes. But I'd fuck that.
That's funny.
That's
Next.
She got
lame.
fooled by the movie. She's like, "That's a new character."
Who's this hot guy? He's seen the
That's
movie before,
Sebastian.
so got fooled.
She gets twisted just along with the characters.
That'd be really funny.
Next.
Wait, yeah.
While Amanda Bynes was in boy form, the cast and crew were more comfortable.
Boy form.
What a
Yeah.
weird way to say that.
That's
That's what the script says.
The one
Boy
that
form.
was in
Shape
boy
of
form. Boy form.
The cast and crew were more comfortable hanging around her.
That's weird.
They were more distant while she was actually
She was
herself.
Southern.
Yeah, she did have a southern drawl. Thank you. She affected it like the whole time she was a
Why are
boy.
you saying thank you? None of us were disagreeing with you.
I never said it. I was saying it when we were watching the movie.
Oh, I would have agreed. Okay.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Now I'm feeling self-conscious because Brandon likes to nitpick my entire identity.
Hey,
Don't
y'all.
make out with me. But yeah, no, she had the prospector
Y'all.
voice on whenever she was.
If y'all say so, let me know.
That's like an odd
Oh, we'll let
character
you know. It hasn't
choice.
happened yet.
Like, what
Because
if
it's
she
her
like?
own brother.
Like, what if she went? Yeah, boy form. She's just a fuck you. Not the Boston pack.
It's not that bad.
Get in the cat.
I play soccer.
Swaka.
Sebastian, we've met you.
There they go again.
Just a
Up
Boston
there.
accent the whole time. Next, this is the first DreamWorks picture film after its acquisition by Paramount Pictures. Yeah, Paramount
Shrek
went all
company.
in on this. Yeah,
The Shrek Company. I love that.
As they're
and
known.
Ultimate. Media site Queeze listed Amanda Bynes lifting her shirt to show her boobs as one of the most paused movie scenes in the history of Hollywood.
What? How?
Because
Because
they
people want to jerk off to it.
They what?
They probably
People
thought
want to jerk off.
on the nipple,
There was nipple?
There wasn't,
but they
but they
tried.
were hoping.
Oh, they tried to. Okay, I see. Because there was nothing, they were looking for it desperately.
There is like a Reddit thread where they do like the director's uncut version where it shows like the non-theatrical
What?
version, like the
Yeah.
whole thing.
And they show even less of Amanda Bynes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she doesn't even lift her shirt up in that version.
Yeah, like there some
Don't get
some
it.
like
I
Redditors
thought
like
she was gonna take her pants off in that scene.
oh like her brother like Sebastian did.
Yeah.
You're not a girl. Oh yeah. I hope
They're
so,
minors.
Lucy.
Isn't the implication that they're minors there?
The
Yeah.
implication
They're freshmen
isn't
in
that
high
they
school.
are minors.
It's not implied. It's just the facts of the movie.
They're high school.
They-
That's what Seth and I said. We're like, Sebastian's showing his dick to a
Is
crowd.
everyone there a sex offender now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. This is a
Including
sketch we put
Seth?
on. Whoa. Why is it?
And the principal's like, I'm in charge of this, David Cross.
Yeah. I did this. I don't want to be the horny guy anymore.
That's you.
I need to reference like
dog!
Phil Cole or whatever.
You need to settle down then.
And my last one is nominees.
There goes Lucas. There he is.
At the Kids' Choice Awards, Amanda Bynes was nominated for Favorite Female Movie Star for the Blimp Award.
The Blimpies.
Yeah. That was it, though. Teen
Did
Choice.
she get slimed?
Probably.
She didn't. She wasn't the winner.
Be hot
She's
if she got
nominated to
slimed.
be slimed.
What else is coming out in that time frame?
I don't know what
06?
other favorite
Dougal,
teen movies
probably
were
in
2006.
06.
Gooby. No,
Gooby.
Good Luck Chuck.
Good Luck Chuck in 06.
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101 slap, dude. That was a good show. I
Things of
never
that
thought.
nature. Transformers.
Teen Choice. That was
it?
08.
Was it?
Yes. Teen Choice Awards. This was winner
One
for...
Floor of the Cuckoo's Nest.
No, that was
Ooh.
73.
Black and Robin Williams in 2006 who got slimed.
Nacho Libre.
Wow.
Nacho
Good slime
Nacho.
choices.
Great slime choices.
I mean, it's no Katy Perry getting slimed, but it's good.
Teen Choice Awards. This was the winner for Choice Comedy. Winner for Choice Breakout Male in Channing Tatum. Nominee for Choice Lip Lock in Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum.
Very choice.
That first kiss that they had was not a first kiss, like a kissing booth kiss.
no.
That wasn't a peck. They went for it.
Yeah.
And
Immediately
he
to
shows his jawline. He's like,
He did.
Don't.
I stroked your jawline. And then Stinker's Bad Movie Awards, nominee for Worst Actress, nominee for Most Annoying Fake Accent for a Female, and nominee for Worst On-Screen Hairstyle.
Very specific award.
I
But the
know.
teens loved it.
The teens loved it, and that's all that...
love the awards.
The teens loved the Bynes.
That's right.
And so that's our facts. We can get into the movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Let's just riff until we have to say farewell.
Farewell, friend.
Goodbye.
One more fact, friend.
About the drink from the well, friends.
And I'll see you in hell, friends.
This is how mass hysteria starts, dude. Lucas says one thing in a voice that we all recognize, and laughing hysterically, and Kelly's just, the fuck is going on?
Well, show don't tell,
This is-
friends.
This isn't funny to anybody but us.
I don't
three.
know. I think Kelly might. Did you watch Star Wars Christmas?
But look, she gets the reference and still doesn't. Just not. She's like, what are you
You
doing?
watched it.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the Star
She
Wars
gets
Christmas?
it. She's just
I
horrified.
had to. You guys brought it up like 27 times inside of the podcast. And I was like,
I think I've said that many times not to watch it, though.
I
But you've
know
also started to tell people to watch it.
That's true.
you did. You flopped.
You
Like,
did.
He always flops.
Don't do that. No.
And I was like, what the actual fuck am I watching right now?
Yeah.
That's what he always does.
Let's not assassinate my character right now. We're talking about Star Wars and how the three of us are insane because of that movie. And Kelly watched it and was just like, this is a bad movie.
Beyond bad.
Beyond.
Yeah.
If there's things that Seth loves to
Very
talk about, it's
inducing.
Star Wars Holiday Christmas and Phil Call.
We all love talking about one of those things. And the other one just I
Is
like talking
Star
about.
Wars Holiday Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
To be fair, my crush before Will Ferrell was Phil Collins.
He's
Interesting.
I thought you
Lead
were
singer
going to say
of
with Harrison
Genesis.
Ford.
Is that who we've been talking about?
No.
Okay. I love Phil Collins. That's a good crush.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Phil Collins. I heard Phil
No,
Collins.
I don't know who we're talking about. Lucas said some French philosopher that I've never heard of, and is like
Well, you
assigning him to me.
don't play the dummy now,
I'm not
son.
playing the dummy. I'm just stupid.
Is this a bit?
I haven't been acting for 50 episodes. This is how dumb I am.
idiot, say talisman. We are
It's been
manic.
established. The dumb. I think I've spread
The
that
dumb
onto you. The
horny guy,
manic,
no.
dumb, horny guy. Yeah. That's who I've always been. And then you're like, why is he flopping? Because I'm not the strict, no nonsense guy.
One more dumb friend.
I'm the dumb, manic, horny guy. Of course he would flop.
I
No.
added that randomly.
So manic.
How sad is it?
No, I like how you added it so randomly.
Randomly.
He's the
He's
random
always
guy.
been manic.
I've always been manic. I just hid it for him.
He's random manic, horny, dumb guy.
I'm not random.
Mhm.
It's a calculated.
What was your favorite part of Holiday Christmas? The Star Wars.
Are we actually riffing until Lucas leaves?
Mm-mm. I couldn't even. I was like,
Could
Was
be.
it when they astral projected?
Was it the giant rat in the bar? Because that was my favorite part. I love giant rats.
Was it jerking off in the living room to Jefferson Starship?
Was it Maul getting all their hair in the food?
all of the above.
Was it not seeing a single
It's hard to pick
lightsaber and
one.
the big death being them slipping on a banana peel on a tree fort? It's all the above.
Was it? Was it? Is it Leah culturally appropriating Wookiees?
So Nicole is watching Star Wars Holiday Special.
That's
now.
right.
Good for her.
Nicole is dressed as me. She's put a bald cap on and she's playing soccer. And she's affecting an Asian accent, pretending to be me.
She's going in for a header.
No, but Sebastian wasn't Southern.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
True.
So who wants to do the Asian accent for Nicole Kidman? An Australian pretending to be a racist depiction of a Chinese person.
Lucas.
Getting pretty baroque here. Who's got it?
It's Australian pretending to be a white person with an Asian accent. Wow, that is deep.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like
Oh, he's
this will be your farewell.
ready. He's ready.
Oh, how
Like,
wrong,
good
Governor.
night,
Oh, shrimp on the barbie.
No, that's the other way around. You got it backwards. Yep.
I did it backwards.
That's the Asian guy pretending to be Australian.
We've
You know it.
I've gone too far.
Oh, wait.
I went too far into the circle. I came back around.
It was good. It was just backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, the movie.
Movie.
Okay.
And I'll leave here, I guess. I'll leave you with my score.
Yes, please, and
Goodbye,
recommendations
friends.
and
The
reasons.
recommendation. I didn't have any quotes. I'll give this one a 4.9 on the lasagna scale.
Respectable.
I think it's a creative, if not clunky, adaptation of some of the Bard's work. I think Tatum was good. I think Bynes was bad.
Jason Tatum.
I think it was interesting that a lot of teens gravitated towards this. And then my favorite Shakespeare adaptation is, of course, Throne of Blood or some other Kurosawa work.
Right.
Beautiful. Are you recommending?
No,
Nah.
sorry, Kelly.
Damn. No, that's okay.
Not even a birthday wreck. That's
No.
crazy.
No.
All right.
No.
All right, love you, Gadouches.
So long, friend.
Good to see you later.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Oh shit.
Dude. Now we can talk shit about him.
It's been
What a great human being Lucas is.
It's too nice.
That's the worst thing I could say about him.
Yeah.
He's so tall.
Yeah, I am mad he's taller than I am by like half an inch. That pisses me off.
I think he's got a full inch on you.
Not a full inch.
Is he excited or not?
What?
Excited or not?
About what?
When Seth is excited, he gains. an
Oh, I
inch.
see. Okay. I
I couldn't believe you couldn't pick up on that.
No. I only talk about excited because you and I have the same problem otherwise.
We do.
Yeah. It's not a problem. It's like a surprise.
This keeps nagging me.
Yeah.
Bogs me down. Okay. The movie.
Nagging.
A rock montage as Amanda Bynes plays soccer on a beach. Everyone's partying. She's in a bikini, looking
Nice.
hot as hell. Her
Nice.
boyfriend's there. She's schooling some of the guys on the beach.
I never thought Amanda Bynes was hot.
No?
No.
That's fair.
Yeah. Even when I was like a child, little boy. Takes hard for everything.
Biggest like Nickelodeon Disney crushes or anything like that?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale, for
Wow.
sure.
That was
Miranda
for me.
Cosgrove.
Yeah.
Emily Osment.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
have an Emily Osment one.
She's she's Lily from Hannah Montana.
I know who she is.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kelly
I
didn't
didn't.
know.
I didn't.
Oh.
I feel like I'm missing a big one.
My
What-
big one was
Yeah.
Jamie Lynn Spears.
Hannah Montana herself, no. I had a lot of crushes on cartoons when I was a child.
Oh,
Like Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
weird. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sweet. Okay, I love that.
yeah.
Lola Bunny.
What
Well,
I watched-
honey, I have a crush on her
obviously,
and Jasmine.
Yeah, we've been down the
We've-
Jasmine
we've-
rabbit hole.
we've-
Lola Bunny.
Hey, we've been down both of them because we
Yeah.
did Space Jam.
Yeah, because I fucked him. God damn, what the hell?
Both of them?
Yeah, I just said it like meanly.
I
didn't
know.
mean to.
I fucked them.
God.
Well,
I
sometimes
don't know. I
you
watched like
gotta say
Naruto
facts
as a
because
kid.
they are.
You have to. Yeah, it's true. You just have to say it with your chest. Fuck.
Oh, fuck Jasmine.
I like
Now
how you didn't move your chest; it just stayed.
Oh, yeah, it comes from the chest. You don't move the
Fool.
chest itself.
Oh, I was like ready for the chest bump, you know.
Fuck. Fat.
Oh, that would have been good. That would have been a good physical gag for the
Yeah.
podcast if I chest bump Brandon.
If you would have tuned into the video at 124.40.
Right, but they won't.
And Amanda Bynes, I tried to go into full teen mode here writing this. I put
Full T testosterone.
no. Amanda Bynes maxed with her beau on the beach
Nice.
as she makes fun of his kissing skills, and he tells her that she's better than most of the guys out there and on his team.
Because he taught her.
Did he?
Wait.
He was a goalie. Does
I thought
he
we were
have
still talking
that
about
good
the
of
kissing.
skills?
Let's talk about goalies being not really tactical on the field. They're not your best player. Let's just say that.
Shout out David.
Was he a
Oh
goalie?
shit! I love David.
But she just found out she's at school that her school cut the women's soccer program. Classic. And she's supposed to be getting the scholarship to UNC.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Tar Heel Blue
I just can't believe they cut a soccer team.
with a player like that.
Yeah.
That's got a scholarship to UNC.
That's so weird.
Right. Well, I think she doesn't have a scholarship. I think she just wants to. So big, like history, I guess, with female athletes at North Carolina is Mia Hamm went there. So that's going to be the biggest name that y'all probably
Okay.
recognize for
Seth
soccer.
doesn't know.
Oh no, man.
And then Michael Jordan is the other one that's like the two big Tar Heels that I think of.
Oh, and Michael Jordan's teammate, who was
Dennis Rodman?
No. I want to say James Worthy.
I don't know if he was Carolina.
But Michael Jordan had a Hall of Fame teammate when he was in Carolina.
He was, and I
Yeah.
can't remember what.
It was either James Worthy. I get James Worthy and somebody else mixed up, and he's one of the two.
She did mention a scholarship, I think, but maybe she mentioned another school. What was the other school? She said?
Michigan, you get more playing time there.
She might have got a scholarship to Michigan. Either way, those are both big schools.
Yeah, huge.
The Grizz soccer team just played Ohio State the other day.
Nice.
That's huge, yeah.
They ended up in a draw with them too.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a draw to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Draw it, baby.
It's a draw. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I've never
Or you just
known.
scissor each other at the end because you both lost.
Well, I might as well have something to enjoy out of this whole experience.
Let's scissor.
Neither of us got to win, so let's.
Happens on the guys' team.
We
too.
just slide
They
back
scissor.
into-
This isn't as good for us. They complain about it the whole time.
Yeah.
It just hurts my balls.
Well, she proposes that she can try out for the guys' team, but her boyfriend comes up, doesn't stand up for her and her skills, and so she dumps his ass, and she can't play soccer anymore. Marina's above.
Yeah, she lives here.
I know. But Monique, this is her twin brother Sebastian's girlfriend. She's walking home all sad. As she's walking up to her front porch, for her front door, Monique's like, Sebastian. She mistakes Viola for Sebastian. And Monique says to tell her brother to call her or they're going to break up.
For
And she
sure.
I know, right? And she comes inside. The mom wants Viola to just be this girly girl. Go to the debutante ball. And it feels like she's definitely in love with Viola's ex-boyfriend as well.
Yeah, she is.
100% wanted to fuck Justin.
They want each other.
She's a pedophile.
She is, but she was also just thirsty for attention.
That's true. Maybe it's because she's a divorcee.
Kind of like Drop Dead Fred in a way.
Lucas would have a bunch to say about that. I don't. And
you
Viola
warning
finds
me?
out. She goes up to her brother Sebastian's room. She sees him trying to sneak out. He says he's going to leave for 2 weeks to be a musician in London and have Viola cover for her and pretend to be mom and dad and get him out of school. She's hesitant, but she does end up playing along.
Yeah, then she like looks at herself in the mirror and they happen to be wearing like the same hat her and her brother do.
British flag trucker hat? What the fuck? It was like a denim hat, but with a British flag on it.
Yeah.
It was what weird hat.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was.
Didn't
Keep
make
seeing.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I said it. And the light bulb, Viola realizes, she could maybe pass for her brother. So she goes to her best friend Paul, her gay best friend Paul for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's never stated.
No.
No, but he's got two females that are like really close to him and hot that don't have any. They just don't care to do anything with him.
And he's a hairdresser.
Right.
Yeah.
The only redeeming factor I have for him that could make him maybe not is he has the sickest dap up game
Redeeming?
to make him not gay.
Right. But you're saying he'd be redeemed if he wasn't gay.
Yeah, that's the wrong word.
Right.
The
Well,
only contradictory factor would be he has a sick dap up game.
He does.
his only
Lean.
non-stereotype for being a gay man is
Yeah.
He wears hats.
I don't
That-
think he wore a hat.
He did.
He did?
he had a baseball cap.
In
Oh.
the restaurant. A
Yeah.
restaurant scene.
Doing,
That's
like,
right.
Had them in the ear.
Well,
Hey, girl.
she goes to Paul to help her transform into her brother. So that one, she can get onto the soccer team at her brother's school pretending to be Sebastian, and then two, beat her own school and Justin at the same game.
Yeah. And they
And so
have
you
that
get a-
cool, like mustache montage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Classic.
Classic 2000s makeover montage where one, she transforms her look, and two, follows men on the street learning the mannerisms of them.
Yeah.
And I did read that that's how she learns to act like a guy for this film, is by watching men on the
That wasn't
street.
even a montage. That was just
That
something
was
she
just
did.
training.
That is
Straight
so weird. Yeah. Do you think it was like, what do you think is like classic stereotype guy? Like you walk XYZ.
Not that. Whatever the fuck she was doing, it was not that.
Your shoulders, that's the stereotypical one. You square them up as much as possible, and then you make sure they don't move while you walk. It's all legs.
The lat syndrome. Too.
The
where you-
what?
The invisible lat syndrome where you have like these.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your arms are never touching your side. There were a lot of guys like that in high school, I remember. Chris Patton did that all the time.
Oh, what a...
What's up, man? That guy's so stupid.
Because of his concussion.
His own dad hated him
Yeah.
as a teacher at the school.
I remember when he got a concussion?
He had like 9.
He got a concussion so bad, one of the teachers called him and was like, "What do you think about this?" He goes, what?
Wait, what?
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
that was a big running joke with everybody in our
Wee.
class. This guy had brain damage, and we were all
What?
like, "Look how funny
What?
he is." Yeah.
What? And
Yeah.
like, Chris, are you okay? Wait. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had real bad brain
So
damage.
I-
a little bit of French. Oui.
That's correct. He actually got it right, and
Yeah.
everybody else was the idiot. I do want to say, I think originally he was stupid, and the brain damage just didn't help.
He was in some honors classes.
Everybody was in honors classes, man. You just had to sign up for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Honors. Oh, this is honors classes.
On the south side,
Fine.
I know me best.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
I was singing "Famous" by Kanye West and doing the South Side.
That's
I
a
was-
South Side thing.
Look at that S. Look at that S.
Look at that ass.
Look at that ass.
Or if you want to be real, I designed this when I didn't want to be ghetto. You could also do South Side.
It's so cute.
It's so ghetto. Well, Viola
Ghetto.
tells her mom that she will be away at dad's and learning about the debutante ball with Monique so she can get her mom to let her leave home. 2 weeks away, this is her cover up. And she goes to Iliaris school, and boy, is this like dorm room hallway hectic as fuck.
Yeah, it's there's too many people out there for one hallway of a dorm.
Every boy from the whole dorm went to that hallway to sled and play football and fight and
And love.
make love.
Yeah. Well, to find love, I think.
I guess it's true.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find love though.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Nobody
I was
finds
gonna argue for it.
nobody finds love in an undergraduate.
It's high school.
In an undergraduate, I guess it's true. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
college.
not a college.
It's a dorm, but it's like a prep school.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was just trying to connect it to a way to Kellee making out with Kellen Moore.
right.
Hey.
Wait, did that happen?
Yeah.
I keep forget. I never know. I feel like you bring it up every time, and I never know if it's true or not. That's
It's
crazy.
true,
That's
Dan.
so cool.
It is
It's
true,
so
Dan.
true, Dan. It's so cool. I
She
wish
could
I
be
made out with
so
Kellee more.
rich right now.
I know. You
Yeah,
just sucked it up for a while.
Suck. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
he was dating the girl he was married to, that he's married to now at the time. So
Oh shit!
Shout
You
out,
should
Lynn.
just shout out, Rat Boy. You should just killed her.
Yeah.
I've heard she was a very sweet and beautiful girl.
Yeah, those are the deadliest ones.
That's true. That's how they get you.
It's very true.
It's so fucking true, Dan.
Don't bandwagon now.
Oh. Well, after this hectic thing, she meets her hunky roommate Duke and some other players down the hall. They are all soccer players, but she does look way younger than them. They comment on it too. They're like,
Yeah.
"Girl, how young are you?"
Which is funny because she looks high school aged.
I know, right?
Yeah, and everyone else is like, "We're 30."
What are you doing here?
And she almost loses it immediately. She drops her boot. There are tampons in there that she was hiding. She's like, "Oh, you put them in your nose when you get a bloody nose. Not bad. Might be a little thick for a nostril though."
Yeah.
Yeah, especially I have very small nostrils, I've learned.
I guess it depends on what tampons you're using too. She could have a light flow, so it's thinner. You know.
Do you think they make tampons thin enough to fit in Kelly's nostril?
Yeah.
I don't know about Kelly's,
This
but like
is
the average
this is
nostril.
my nose ring. I don't think it's a booger, but
Brandon, what size tampon do you think I need?
I mean, all nostrils are probably like a light flow. You're not
I'm
heavy.
flaring.
You're not like extra
I'm
heavy
flaring.
super flow.
Interesting.
I'm flowing.
It's such a stupid like cover up to put it in your nose and pretend it's for nosebleeds. Like, why wouldn't you just be like, "Oh, I had to buy it for my girlfriend."
True.
So fast, so easy, and so they're like nice.
But if she said that, then she couldn't hook up with Olivia later. There
Couldn't
couldn't be that.
hook up with Olivia.
Well, there couldn't be that love interest where it's like, oh, Duke's worried about him with Olivia. You
that
know?
would be so nice though. You know, to have like that scapegoat too of like, I literally have a girlfriend. I don't want you, Olivia.
Would have been so easy. You're right.
Yeah. This whole
Kelly's
thing goes
right.
a lot
You're
smoother.
not right.
What? That's piggybacking off of my. Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
And then
I'm
it's
outta here.
tryout
I'm going
time.
home.
It's shirts versus
Don't
skins.
leave.
She said she's allergic to the sun or something. She can't play skins. And
I'm
you get a
Son, very deadly.
her eyes and arms are uncovered. But you get a little montage by
She
DeBeat
still got her
Bros.
accent. Oh yeah.
What did I say? It sounded like the Baja Man.
Yeah.
You get a little tryout montage, and Viola, as Sebastian, ends up making the second string team, and she is not happy.
No, because did you see the other big boy that made second string?
He tried his best.
He did.
Big.
And, you know, some of her things for second string could have just come down to athleticism. You know, she wasn't doing the push-ups. She wasn't running as fast as some of them.
Mhm. She was a girl.
Yeah. She had a whole vagina under there.
The whole thing. I saw.
Not a half badge.
No.
Whole badge. Well, she almost gets it there. She makes second string. She's like, okay, I'm on the soccer team, whatever. It's shower time. And she almost gets caught immediately. What? What is she laughing about?
I don't know.
He's up all drinking. It was so cute.
It's so cute, Seth.
I do get the little brother treatment. Okay, Lucas is right. What was it last week we were talking about? I guess it hasn't come out yet. I don't want to spoil. I think it was last week.
I don't remember. Oh, it was just us talking about like it was you pretending to be Michael from Mac and Me hitting on the McDonald's girl.
That's right. That's what. Yeah, you'll hear it tomorrow.
Okay.
Or whenever it comes out. Yeah.
It'll
No
come out
spoilers.
tomorrow. But will she listen to it tomorrow?
Ooh, interesting.
She will.
Yeah, I'm very.
Very caught up. Very timely. She lets me know when something comes out late or something comes up.
Brandon, are you okay? Are you alive? The podcast was 4 hours late today.
It's never 4 hours late. It always comes out at 1 a.m. on a day.
Right.
Yeah. But
Thank you.
it's shower time. She almost gets caught until she gets called into the principal's office. She hurries out of there as fast as she can. The principal is David Cross. And he had called Sebastian in to kind of welcome him to the school, go over his file, sing the welcome song. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You love David Cross.
Bangers. I do love David Cross.
And like every role he's in.
Anything he's ever done, I love him.
He's great.
Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen
Probably
that.
his best role.
Arrested Development,
Probably his second best role.
Scary Movie 2.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great.
Haven't seen any of the scary movies.
Whoa!
I'm
What?
scared.
We should watch them.
What?
That's a scary movie. It's funny.
You did
They're
that
like-
a lot last episode. You're doing like a British accent, but just when you said what? And is that from something? Because my coworker, I noticed she was doing it like the month after that.
Yeah, I don't.
FP.
Oh shoot! You go.
He's going.
I have to pee.
Yeah.
Oh, I bumped the microphone.
Why would you bump the microphone? I know he can't hear me, but
It's heathen.
okay.
Yeah, was that is that a reference to something, or is that just something that the two of you have done separately?
Me and him.
Unrelated.
I like met him.
Her. Excuse you.
Oh, sorry. I met her, and I was like, "Do you work with Seth?" And she was like, "Totally." And I was like, "We're gonna like throw a wrench into his everyday living and just say what instead of what." And
Right.
then one day he'll like piece it all together, and he'll be like, "What is happening? I'm gonna have to ask about it."
And this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Yes.
How's the payoff?
I think it's great. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. I don't know where Brand gave me the iPad to finish,
Okay,
or
so we
not
just
finish,
left
but
off with-
continue.
The welcome song was
Okay.
Sebastian, aka Olivia. Nope, Viola.
Viola. Brandon's back. I think it was a good stall, I think I had.
A lot, nice.
He did pee a lot.
And I washed my hands.
Big healthy boy.
Good.
Big semi-healthy liver.
Oh,
Liver's not super healthy.
Oh, that's what we're
Let's
taking
just go.
turns on. Can't wait
Well-
for it to be me.
Paul is helping. Wow, you got through a lot. Holy shit.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you just accidentally slid it.
Yeah,
was
I
like-
did- I didn't-
You like 20 minutes later. in
We
the
didn't
film.
do anything. I stalled until you got back. Accidentally, but you know.
Well, they don't even go over the file when Viola's in there.
Right.
And she's allowed to leave. She bumps into a girl in the hall. This is Olivia. Helps her pick up the books. Olivia is smitten immediately. Oh shit, baby.
I can't do it. When I try to do the Riz thing, my shoulders are so scrawny. It just looks.
Do I do it well? Yeah, girl.
You do it well. You do it really. Did you just apparate? What the hell? I think there's a disconnect. There's like a frame rate issue. You didn't sit down in the chair. You just like popped up into it. Like, you were not there, and then you just were.
like an apparition. You gotta go pee?
Yeah.
Well, after they don't go over her file, she's let go. Olivia's already smitten when they bump into each other, and Viola starts to bond with her roommates and the other bros at lunch over the hatred of her ex, Justin, and how Duke had made him cry on the field once. Justin's a little bitch boy and a goalie.
yeah, he's a bitch boy and a goalie, and he cried at a game, and then he like says, "I didn't cry." Wait, was that this part? No.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Well, they're at Cesario. They're all eating, and all the boys, Viola has this plan. Oh, never mind. This is at lunch at the school. All the boys start oogling over Olivia. They see her come to the cafeteria. They're like, look at the ass on that girl. But Viola, trying to be Sebastian, just tries to relate with her, you know? She's going through a lot. She just went through a breakup.
Yeah, is she that hot?
She's pretty hot.
Okay. Did she have an ass on her though to look at?
It wasn't like a poppin' ass.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, but anyway, she's hot. We get it.
And there's also this nerd boy trying to hit on her, Malcolm. He tries many times.
He's the worst.
And Viola finally has a chance to shower. It's at night. Getting ready to go. She takes off her cloth that she's using as an athletic band to tie her boobs down. But it doesn't get to happen as one, Malcolm comes into the room. He's basically like the RA, the resident assistant. And Duke comes in. Duke comes in, immediately smacks him with the towel in the eyeball. Seth's crying.
Are you saying Malcolm's the RA?
Yeah,
I thought it was just a guy.
he's both.
Just a dude.
Yeah, he's just like a.
But he was the RA that got smacked in the eye.
Yeah, he did.
And she doesn't get a shower. She gets out of there and she goes to bed. And out of nowhere, you get a Viking-style
Funeral.
white balance change soccer game. Everybody's doing headers and smacking each other around as Viola is in a dress playing soccer. and it's an epic battle, but it's clearly a dream.
2 dudes got kicked in the head.
There's they did like a full 360 in the air.
You don't see it coming, but there's one guy, there's a ball that's like suspended in air, slow motion. The dude's diving at it with his head, and a foot comes off screen onto screen. Kicks his head. Yeah, he does a little like helicopter.
The
He
most
does a helicopter dick.
helicopter dick. That would be me if I was a boy for a day.
You just like
All
the
day.
whole day. There's so many things you could do.
I know. I think, but it'd be like 3 repeating things, right? Like I'd pee in the snow and spell my name,
Right.
Helicopter
That's a
dick.
great thing.
and then just everywhere.
So it's all dick related.
Yeah, if I had a dick for a day, that's what I would do.
That's
I
fair.
don't think I've ever peed
In the
my
s-
name.
Never? I guess your name's too long. I could do my name. You could do an abridged version of your name. If you
Yeah.
just did like Kely or I.
Brandon Snedeker's fucking long.
You don't
There's
do
no-
the last name too.
There's no short.
Just do the first name.
Brandon Michael Snedeker's too many letters.
That's such a
The spaces, that's 24 characters.
such a funny contention to have with not peeing in the snow. I couldn't write my name.
Oh, 26
I'd be
characters.
doing my family a dishonor if I only did the first name.
Yeah, of course.
Peeing in the snow.
I need my surname out there.
Who would you sleep with if you were the opposite gender for a day? Would you be like, I'm gonna fuck a dude and see what it's like, or would you like? Speaking on Brandon and I's behalf, but like, would you, if you were a dude, would you sleep with a woman and like see what it's like,
Yeah,
just to
'cause
feel it?
She's like 100%.
yeah, I want to know what it feels like for the other person, right? Like it's like I've done my part. Like I want
Right,
to
right.
see what it's like, you know?
Interesting. You could probably give better tips at that point. Too,
That's true.
from
I'd be
kids
a
like,
little-
oh, I've been there. I get it.
I'd be a little scared to see what it'd feel like with something going inside of me, though, rather
Yeah.
than.
But like a pleasure inside thing, though. It's not like you're,
true.
you know, the one option we have now.
Yeah. Still
Yeah,
pleasurable.
There's nothing
True.
pleasurable about that. I don't care what any woman tells you. No.
No,
Men have a prostate, though.
I've had a different, yeah. Unless
Now-
I've been lied to.
Goodbye.
I may have been lied to.
Well, no, there's freaks out there. Don't discredit those ones.
That's true. And if somebody on this podcast is going to find the freaks, it's probably me.
Don't
Yeah.
discredit those fucking freaks out there.
Shout out
okay?
to masochists.
So
Oh,
to
no,
what?
That's you.
Masochists.
That's you.
That's true. I think we talked about that last week.
You've
too.
called yourself a masochist many times.
No, not
Well,
several.
After this
No, at
epic
least 4 times.
dream soccer.
No.
Yes, I'm
He's
telling
got a
you.
tally notebook.
I'm like-
Things Seth has called himself. Masochist
I
has
feel like
4
I'm
tallies.
that I've created for myself on the podcast. I'm like, whenever I don't understand a new inside joke, like da boys or whatever you guys say, debate, I'm like, what is it?
Debate.
She's just trying to figure out while we deliberate.
Which sucks because a lot of these, there's no understanding to it. It's really just that you had to be there. And even if you're there, it's not funny.
Lucas has
objectively.
recently jumped on that train too.
Yeah.
But it really just started because I kept saying like my dogs when I'd be like, "You laying on the couch?"
To couch. And then it escalated when you helped me move out of the old place with Armando.
To Gary.
Yeah, it was like a box of tea that I'd never seen in my life. It's a Gary.
And then the Alfredo sauce when I was moving out of my place, I said,
That's right.
D'Italia.
That's right.
and then it just blew up from there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, after this epic Viking
There's
style
nothing
dream
I understand.
sequence,
Just don't feel bad about it.
you get hazing time. She's woken up by water splashed on her face. She's tied up, almost has to take off all her clothes, but pulls the fire alarm to escape.
Yeah, is that just like, okay, again, we're like feeding in, like women are like, can't do anything, but then she like out muscles all these men to like pull the fire alarm?
Willpower.
But she didn't outmuscle them. She just crawled under all their legs and
She
snuck
snuck
away.
out.
With like covered in what were they, like chicken salad that they were throwing at them.
Yeah, it was weird. She was covered in oatmeal.
Like a tuna casserole. Yeah.
Well, Paul's going to help out Viola be a hotshot dude and has her impress the soccer bros by having a bunch of hot girls. Kia and... Can't remember the other's name.
I never learned a name. I only know Kia because I love Amanda Cruz.
Yeah, and
Yvonne.
Yvonne, thank you.
Nice.
Hit on her in front of them at Cesario's. And they are impressed, but they have to abandon the plan when Monique comes in, thinking that Viola is Sebastian, and she has to flee from her until she breaks up with her in the bar as Sebastian, and the restaurant just fucking erupted. They're like, fuck yeah, bro!
it's one of those stories you see online that are like, and the whole bus clapped for me after I said this cool
The
thing.
whole bus gave me the clap.
But they actually did clap in the restaurant.
The whole bus would give you clap, to be honest.
Yeah, but I
No
wouldn't fuck
matter
the
the
whole
bus.
bus.
You give the whole bus.
You think
the bus.
that's stupid. So you're saying every bus in America, or the world, I guess, would give you clap, chlamydia, or gonorrhea?
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
You know how it got that name?
No.
Back in the day when they didn't have any antibiotics, they would have the person who was about to ejaculate, they would try to clap it out.
What?
That's it.
Did they warm up, or did they just clap their
like,
dick until they
it
came?
was right before they came, and then you would.
Why?
That's how they thought you got rid of it.
People were dumb in old days.
That's insane. That's crazy.
This is a Phil Kulk idea.
I feel like that was me in a prior life.
Phil, no.
I bet. I was reincarnated.
I kept hearing Phil Collins because of how my thing was, but now that it's just you guys, I hear it. It's Phil Kulk, and that's why I got on that tangent. I don't
know who this is.
I don't either, actually.
Lucas brought him up and he said, "Oh, Seth's been talking about him for so long."
Seth loves this guy.
I know one French philosopher barely.
Who is it?
Albert Camus.
I'm trying to look up Phil Kulk.
Spelling it like Culk. Like the
I know. What about Phil Culkin?
I don't think it's Phil Culkin's in the air tonight.
I hope
French
it is.
philosopher.
That'd be great. You're hoping
Have you ever
Phil
seen that
for you?
with Phil Collins though? It was like, we're just hiring Phil Collins, like Tarzan creators. We're like, we don't want anything wild, just like something cool. And then there's Phil Collins and his piano's on fire, and he's like, I got it.
He's going. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Phil Collins based around that, and like I like the Brother Bear soundtrack too. I know that one doesn't get enough credit, but
I love that. Yeah, that's a good one.
What's the main song from that one that Phil Collins wrote?
From Tarzan or
Brother Bear? Because I keep thinking of the Rusted Roots song.
Tell me while I'm on my way.
That's the one.
I'm looking up Phil
Voice.
French philosopher, and it still doesn't come up. Like, all I knew was Rene Descartes and Voltaire.
I don't even. Yeah.
But
Forgot about those guys. I think Lucas may have made a guy.
He might have. But anyway, it's science class. People get randomly paired up with lab partners, and Viola gets paired with Olivia, who has the hots for him. But Duke's into Olivia. She's the hot girl. Olivia is so impressed that Viola asks Sebastian, admitting that he doesn't want to dissect a frog, and has meaningful song lyrics that she found. She's like, you're not like the other guys.
Ass song lyrics.
Ass lyrics.
So bad.
But Malcolm tries real hard. Still, again, as he sings a song about stalking Olivia to her, he's like, I was in your tree watching you. He's like, whoa.
I feel like both sexes equally can smell desperation. And it's
And
just,
what does it smell like?
it's bad. You don't want to be around it. But then there's times where you're feeling really down and that it smells actually kind of okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Said it's okay.
That one, you know how Lucas shouted me out earlier and my heart felt really good?
Yeah.
That one made
Made me
hurt a
feel
little
bad.
bit. Yeah. It's and now I'm like neutral about the
Well,
whole
that's
day.
okay.
Yeah.
Because we're getting into the Duke and Sebastian montages. They make a deal. Duke's going to train Viola as Sebastian to make first string, and Viola will put in a good word with Olivia to go out with Duke. And so you get the soccer montage.
Yeah, they start with bicycle kick.
That's my note. Step one, bicycle kicks?
That was what I said. Yeah.
It's just like, that's absurd. And honestly, slap in the face.
You're not going to start on footwork, dribbling, shooting.
Yeah.
You're going to start with acrobatic shooting.
Yeah.
That literally doesn't come up as much as it did in this movie, but like in this movie, they're like, oh, we have 20,000 opportunities to do a bicycle kick. Like, no.
You get one in your lifetime.
I would say like one in every, like, if you're playing, like, it depends on the level, right? Like, if we're playing high school, I would say one in your high school career. And even then, reach for it. And it was like not the best thing that you could have done in that scenario.
It never is.
No.
No.
Unless you're in the pros.
It's
maybe college.
It's like one of the. I mean, it's not like the behind the back pass of the NBA because you can do that whenever. But it's unnecessary most of the time, and it's not going to be a better play because if you're going behind the back.
Basketball. We're going to start with alley oops. I know you can't dunk, but
no, alley oops are efficient though. Those
I
are
know,
good.
but it's like if the other person can't dunk.
Oh yeah, it would make it
not efficient at all.
Yeah.
No, especially me, 21.
Yeah. Bad. Well, another montage is Viola is improving and pretending to be a boy until she gets hit in the nuts. Which
Love that.
she tries to play it off, but I'm assuming getting hit in the vagina still hurts.
Yeah.
There's what we call the twat trap.
I heard twat shot, yeah.
Yeah, twat trap is where you like collect the ball with your vagina and just like.
Wow.
Does it hurt?
It only depends. Like if it's rainy out and like whenever when it's rainy, it like stings more.
Sure.
That's wild. Anything that slightly touches my balls sends a stomach ache throughout my body for hours.
There was a kid
instinct.
A kid in middle school that got kicked in the balls so hard he went home because he was throwing up.
Oh, I fully believe that. Yeah, I don't think it's not the same at all. But like every once in a while, you'll like get it hit on your tit, like straight up on your tit, and then you'll be like in that cycle where your estrogen is at its all-time high, and so you already have some breast tenderness, and you're just like sad.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Your hormones kick in like you were breastfeeding. Oh.
No, nothing like that. It's just like I have too much estrogen in my body right now, and they're already very tender, and then I just took a ball straight to the tit. And
I have a postpartum breastfeeding wife. I know.
That's such a funny thing to imagine. It's like a soccer ball hitting a straight hit.
Yeah.
And they just walking like moping around. Don't
me.
acknowledge the pain.
Like calm your tits, and it's like if a ball gets hit by that thing, whoop.
Good luck calming my tits then.
Yeah, these guys are pissed.
We're coming for you. And not in a cool way.
It's funny, our friend Connor got hit in the balls so hard that he was diagnosed sterile.
That's right. Sorry, I'm not.
Now he has a kid.
I shouldn't be laughing. He's a father now.
He was medically diagnosed as sterile, and he's a father now.
By some guy in his neighborhood.
No.
That had diagnosed him.
By a literal doctor. Some kid hit him in the balls
the local
with
ball
like a metal pole. He was bullied and got hit with like a metal pole, and he was diagnosed sterile. And
there was that, and his bike fell apart, and he fell straight onto the bike bar.
I don't remember.
He got in a bike crash and fell testicles first into the frame of it.
Diagnosed sterile.
Is she frozen?
First of our friends to have a kid. It was wild.
Wait a minute. I have two thoughts here. One is it really Connor's?
What?
Are we for sure it's Connor's kid, or like?
Oh yeah, he looks exactly like him.
Okay, great. Next, do you guys ever follow Nature is Metal on Instagram?
No, but I should.
I've seen a couple posts similar to it on like Reddit.
There's like one where I think it's a gopher. He gets stuck in a fence, but he's only stuck by his testicles, and so when he fell straight testicles first, like that's all I can say. Oh, you guys need to.
Brandon, stop jerking me off.
I'm just trying to make your testicles feel something.
They're
okay?
Fine.
Well, after all this, Malcolm is upset that his prospect in Olivia is being taken by Viola as Sebastian. And he's talking to his spider Malvolio about it. He's so upset. Malvolio, what do you think?
This isn't fair.
He devises a plan, though. And the real Sebastian is actually succeeding over in London.
Succeeding.
People are loving his song lyrics. He also thinks that he's over Monique. He's going to leave a voicemail.
That's the proper way to do it.
And then my next one is just male pattern baldness with David Cross. We probably don't need to go over that since we're already so far in. But there's a male pattern baldness scene.
Yep.
And Viola, she's doing her part. Talks to Olivia about Duke. She tells Olivia that, you and I are close and you're the only person I feel comfortable around. We're friends. This isn't about us. I don't feel about you that way. And Olivia decides, it's possible that I could pursue Duke and to give up on Sebastian.
She's awake.
What's that? The monster.
What?
I heard a bang upstairs.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I just heard my foot creak.
And Viola is training Duke in their room as Sebastian how to talk to girls. You know, do you like
Armando's
cheese, all that
annoying me.
shit?
Gouda.
A weird guy.
Gouda. Until Malvolio, the tarantula, walks over to their feet. They both scream. They hug. They almost kiss standing on the bed. Got a little weird there.
Pretty hot.
Man on man kissing.
Yeah.
I love
What's hotter?
But what if it was secretly agreeable?
$5 for it.
I don't see any of this money. There's no
That joke is a
incentive
year old
for me.
now.
Almost.
Yeah.
No, like literally, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it probably is now. Yeah, I was thinking October, but yeah,
Yeah.
it probably is a year now.
Yeah.
Wild.
Good joke.
Oh
That was close.
That's second closest we've ever been.
That was really and we both
The
just went
first
for
closest
it.
I felt your breath in my mouth.
The closest we've ever felt is when your dick was in my mouth and it was like
Right, but we never kissed. That's another running joke from it. We've done everything but kissed.
and I mean like why would we? I mean why
Yeah, at
why
this point, there's
why digress back to kiss?
We're past kissing. Why would we go back to the well?
Well
This podcast is not scripted.
this podcast is brought to you by blowjobs.
And
Not kissing.
Guys, they pay that well. Good for us.
Oh, I know, right? Well, Duke and
the
Viola.
royalties from a blowjob I got 10 years ago.
10 years ago. We were 17?
9 years ago.
9 years ago. There
There
you
we
go.
go.
Well, Viola and Duke overhear a voicemail from her mom about the carnival. This carnival was a part of like the debutante thing, I guess. And so she's like, I need to be there with my mom, but I'm supposed to be Sebastian, and Monique's going to be there, and Duke's going to be there too. And it's like, it's a big ordeal. And at the carnival, Viola's tasked with being both her and her brother. She keeps changing clothes in just the randomest places, tilt-a-whirl and bounce houses and in the bathroom, until she is summoned to the kissing booth as herself as Viola. And she relieves Olivia of her duty from that nerd boy, that bigger guy on the soccer team.
Have y'all ever done a kissing booth?
No.
I don't know why they existed. Or
It's
if they
like
still
mom
do.
is ready to run rampant. And then not only that, but like cold sores, like I'm pretty sure 50% of adults have it. That's probably why.
It's because of kissing booths.
Yeah. I think there's probably other things, but that definitely didn't help.
The other weirdest thing is it's all minors doing it.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
That's
Yeah,
Like,
what's happening?
the minors are kissing other people, but she relieves Olivia of her duty right as Duke was at the front with his ticket of the line. And he's like, I was waiting to kiss her, but I'll kiss you anyway. The kiss, not a kissing booth kiss. Very passionate.
yeah.
A lot of tongue.
They're in love. I
Almost
think.
like they're in love.
Almost. Not quite, but almost.
And Justin sees it. He gets upset. They're broken up, but he immediately starts a fight with Duke. Viola's jumping into it, and everybody's getting yelled at the debutante carnival. It's not a debutante activity.
I don't know what a debutante activity is. I'm so confused by that plot line.
It's a French word
entirely.
devised by Phil Kalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expected more of like, oh, we volunteer at a soup kitchen and we read books to the children.
Oh, the children love the book.
No, because being a debutante is all about just looking good and presentable and being like a lady, like being prim and proper. But debutante,
Bad at that.
I would be too, to be fair.
I think it could be decent.
I would,
To be fair.
to be fair, I had to Google the proper. Like I know what a debutante is, kind of, but I looked up the word. First time.
Yeah. Well, Duke ends up opening up to Sebastian about kissing Viola at the kissing booth. Viola, as Sebastian is trying to convince him to ask her out, and both start to open up, but then shut down their feelings time and time again.
Put 'em
They
on.
both confront each other about it too, like, why do you do this? But the scene passes. It's another soccer training montage as Malcolm secretly takes pictures from afar.
Yeah,
He's on to her.
I guess he had no idea.
But Viola, this training's worked out because she gets called up to first string. And they're working out. Duke asks Sebastian if he can ask Viola out tonight. She's like, oh, fuck yeah. Ask me out, baby.
Yeah, she forgets who she is.
But in the distance, in the gym, is Olivia talking with her friend. She wants Sebastian so much, not Duke. And her friend tells her to just make him jealous. So she uses Duke as her boy toy. Flirting like crazy, asks him on a date to Cesario. And Duke can't stand it. He was going to ask Olivia or Viola out. But now that Olivia's pursuing him, he can't. He's going to succumb to her. Succumb.
I was just gonna do it.
But there's like no way, like I would love to look at the statistics for a girl trying to make a guy jealous by going after somebody else or showing interest in another person, of them getting what they want in the end.
I've been that guy a couple times. They usually get what they want, at least percentage-wise for me. I've been the guy that they use, and then they end up. Well, it's funny because it doesn't work out in the end, I guess. So you're right.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
but
thing.
it works short term. Like if you make them jealous, I'm like, well, that's not cool. But long term, those relationships don't really work.
Foreshadowing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well,
Like
it's
spoiling.
double date tonight at Cesario's because Duke is out with Olivia. But Sebastian had talked to Olivia about it all. She's like, you know what? You should come. You should be my spotter, basically. Make sure nothing's going wrong. So she's out on a date with Eunice. And it ends with both Sebastian and Olivia both walking out on
Who?
dinner. And I put, uh-oh, trouble coming.
It's
As
Eunice.
the real Sebastian is planning on coming home from London a day early and is calling Monique that they should break up from London. She's going to find that out and learn that this has all been a hoax.
Just gonna figure it out.
And it ends up coming to the debutante luncheon where Viola angrily chews and mocks Olivia.
Which is like,
Kind of.
yeah, she like wants to be your friend, but also doesn't want to be your friend.
Also,
Which is-
who eats turkey legs at a debutante luncheon?
Yeah, they probably live near a farm of turkeys. That's the only.
Should have been.
Handmade.
Debutante luncheon is solely salad and like finger sandwiches and
That's
Yeah.
honestly cucumber sandwiches where you like, you can actually chew like you have a secret.
I like.
But to be honest, I
that's
think
really got to you.
I would love turkey legs way more than a salad.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
that's true, duh.
of course. I don't know. I don't like eating turkey legs or chicken legs or wings or anything.
Or legs, human legs.
I got a hard time with bones. I never eat the meat off them properly. People get mad at me.
That's why you prefer boneless things with the sauce.
Yeah,
So
on
do
top
you
of a
have an
salad.
issue with it, or is it just the issue that you have with people having an issue with how you don't debone everything? Debone everything?
Oh! Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard.
Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't like a lot of the meat that's like really close to the bone. It's like slimy and weird, and the texture's
Ribs?
gross, so I just don't eat it. I don't like ribs. It's too much effort.
That's true, actually.
Prime rib that's like deboned. Sorry, I stole it back.
Well, Viola is in the bathroom with Olivia and spilling lies about Duke, like he's got expressive salivary glands.
Oh.
Olivia opens up to Viola about her real intentions that night and her feelings for Sebastian until a girl fight breaks out as Monique was in the stall and overheard everything.
Yeah,
Also,
Remember when you thought when Viola threw her shoe that it was going to stab Monique in
That's
the back
right.
and impale her?
it looked
also,
like it.
Monique needs to just move on, question mark? Like she's
She's
allegedly,
so hung up.
but like,
Allegedly.
you
On
think that you're
Sebastian.
that hot, then wouldn't you just be like, cool, I'm gonna find somebody else?
IBS.
No, I have to pee again.
Oh,
I had 3 beers really fast.
sorry.
IBS?
And she wasn't even that hot. Maybe not even at all, to be
Olivia
honest.
was hot.
Olivia? Yeah, absolutely. Olivia might have been the hottest in the movie. Or
That's what we talked about when you went to the bathroom. I said, is Olivia actually that hot?
uh-oh, it's cutting out.
Oh, God.
That thought. Oh, sorry, what were you saying? I didn't hear anything. You
I
cut
said
out.
that's what we talked about when you went to the bathroom. Was I asked if Olivia was actually that hot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, of all of them, I think either her or Amanda Bynes' friend, just because she's in Silicon Valley and I love her.
I thought you were
One of
gonna
those.
say Eunice.
Eunice? No, not a Eunice guy.
I wonder where Eunice is at today. Okay, go on.
Like where am I today? Girl fight. So the real Sebastian, he's here now. He shows up to school in a cab.
Yeah.
Olivia runs up, kisses him, and runs away. I don't know. Random takeover. I get confused.
You read one note. How
I
are you
read-
confused?
We were talking about hot women.
Yeah, we
Nice.
did.
Yeah. We truly did.
But yeah, he left too. Real Sebastian's there, and they kiss, and Duke sees it. He's not happy because he thinks obviously his roommate's kissing the girl he's in love with. And also, Monique has finally heard that voicemail from London, so she's starting to catch on that London, something's not adding up.
Can I have this?
You can have that Coors Light.
Are these still from the Super Bowl?
Those are no.
Okay.
That was from my baby shower.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Well, Duke confronts Viola about what he saw, them macking together. They have a huge spat, and Duke ends up kicking her out. So it's like, you can't just kick your roommate out of the dorm.
Yeah.
Legally.
One time I got nuded in a hallway.
You got what?
Huh?
What do you mean? What is nuded?
I was derobed in a hallway.
No.
I missed Hunter's play because I just had my first girlfriend ever, and I was obviously spending all my time
Barefoot
with
in the
her.
park or Dracula?
Was it Dracula? It was on campus when we lived on campus. I lived in
One of
Craig.
the two.
Yeah. But yeah, I missed the play, and I was like, Hunter, man, I'm sorry.
It was
And he
Dracula.
he just rips my towel off of me, and I'm just naked in the hallway. So I ran into the showers. Didn't know if he was going to come back with a towel or not. He did eventually, but
It was Dracula.
it was Dracula stole my towel.
Yeah.
There.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth missing his play?
Yeah.
No,
No.
that was the worst. She sucked.
We
He
know
sucked.
it sucked.
She sucked.
He sucked.
Yeah. I got it. But more often did she suck poorly than she sucked well, if that makes sense.
The ice scraper. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like SpongeBob eating a chocolate bar.
Oh! Squidward eating a Krabby Patty.
Yeah. But it was always the excuse
I have braces.
it's too much. I can't open my mouth that wide. I'm like, you just hate me, don't you? This is a vendetta type situation. Anyway.
So, after all that, after the kick out, Malcolm finds out that Viola and Sebastian are twins. He's onto something. Right as Monique comes to campus and bumps into him in the hallway, and they come to the same realization and create a master plan. And then Eunice moonwalks 2008 steps.
It's Eunice.
Eunice moonwalks 2008 steps towards Sebastian, sitting on a bench.
I was wondering. That was my assumption. I don't know what it actually was.
1998, 1999,
Yeah.
2000,
2008 is when she ended.
Yeah.
Like, did she just do that many steps and then came across Sebastian, or she spotted him from across the courtyard?
I thought she was going to stop at 2006 because it was the year, but
Right.
it wasn't.
No.
So she
She
did
was
moonwalk.
counting.
Yeah.
What did
And
you do, Anchorman, when he's lifting? Is it just 1,000?
I think he hit the 1,000,
Yeah.
maybe 10,000.
Something stupid.
But she moonwalks all the way over there and sits on the bench next to Viola. And she kind of wants Sebastian, but also just kind of wants to have a roommate and be noticed. It was her intentions were wild.
Yeah.
But
Very gray.
the real Sebastian is just kind of being thrown into everything that Viola's gotten him into with soccer and the drama. And it's time for the big game the next day And the secret has been spilled to the principal and has called Viola's parents to be here for the big game. Parents are realizing that neither of them have seen either Viola or Sebastian in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth was getting hyped at these pregame rituals.
Yeah.
I was.
Until I'll give you my dirty little secret.
Ruined the whole thing for me.
Oh no, you don't like All American Rejects?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite bands of all time. No, I love that song.
What are your favorite bands of All American Rejects time?
What?
All time All American Rejects.
The song just ruined the moment.
It really did.
That
Channing Tatum was getting people hyped.
Yeah. Who's going to bring the blood and the pain? And then it's just, I'll keep you. Love the song, love the band, everything they've ever written, but just the tonal shift is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I get
was
that
it?
for being the random manic guy. Like, I respect that point of view from you.
It hurts
As
when
a
other
random
people say,
man,
yeah, no, I can say it about myself.
It's sometimes it's okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Lucas,
it.
No, you're
Lucas-
good. I'm kidding. I'm
it's
sorry.
okay
You're good.
when maybe
You're
like Lucas says it, but when the guest comes on,
The
this
guest.
random manic guy, kind of making sense right now.
Somebody pops in 3 times a year to be like, yeah, you fucking suck. You are all the things you think you are.
Still my favorite.
I know. I'll keep being the random manic guy if I have a #1 fan still. That's all I need to keep pushing.
Well, it's mid-game, and the principal comes on the field to make his big announcement, but real Sebastian's out there playing soccer because he's trying to impress Olivia, who's told him, like, I'll see
Real
you after the
Sebastian.
game. And he's confused as hell defending himself because the principal's like, this is a girl. He's like, I'm not a girl.
He steals the megaphone.
Yeah, steals it. So Sebastian proves he's not a girl by flashing his dick to the entire crowd. His
Dick and balls.
16-year-old dick and balls, sorry. Spreads his cheek, shows his asshole.
Yeah.
Shows he's a dude.
Yeah, I'll show you I'm a man.
He turns
Shows
the
the whole
petty
crowd.
cock.
Exactly. And so principal's upset with Malcolm, who brought this news up to him, gets the megaphone, screams at him in his ear, you idiot, Malcolm.
Just like his mom in that show.
And then Monique's out there screaming too, so he breaks up with her for real.
Yeah.
And game's back on. Justin is actually killing it as a goalie. 0-0 at halftime. But outside the tunnel, Viola snatches her brother to get her uniform back. And Sebastian tells her that he's just doing this to impress Olivia, who had kissed him. And everything starts to click for her. You know, her fight with Duke, what's been going on, he's back. And so now she gets all dressed up in the game, disguised as Sebastian. And, kind of killing it.
Yeah.
Doing her best.
Better
As
than
Amanda Bynes.
Sebastian was.
Yes.
Yeah, Sebastian was trash.
Sebastian.
Yeah. Bugs.
Huzzah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And
It's a handshake. Nothing sexual there.
Doesn't matter.
Don't shake.
that was a sexual
A
handshake.
very soft grip
Give
on
him
that
that
one.
fish handshake.
What is that?
Oh!
I don't know this pharmacy speak you guys got going on. You used to torture me privately and secretly in front of thousands of people.
Thousands of people
that
don't
listen
watch
to this
the YouTube.
podcast.
Well, it's the second half. They're playing. Duke hits a self-assisted bicycle kick to give them the lead.
Which I don't think has ever been done before.
No.
Has that ever been done before? No?
No.
Right. Kicked it poorly, by the way.
But also, Duke's not passing the ball to Viola because he's upset. And she confronts him to pass the ball. And she's like, I'll explain everything after the game. They get into an argument. The game kind of stops. Justin comes out to mock them, and another fight breaks out. And as the game is paused, Viola finally tells Duke all about it. As Olivia ran out on the field too. She starts with "I love you," but he's like, "Whoa." Let's slow it down a little bit. But then she ends up telling him, I've been disguised as my brother. Yeah.
She sings the whole song.
She's been disguised as
Good
her
song.
brother, all that. Duke doesn't believe her, so she flashes her boobs and dick and balls and butthole
Yeah.
to the whole crowd.
Oh yeah. That's how you show you're a true lady.
Here's my tits, also my dick and balls and butthole.
So stupid. Why am I laughing?
Because it's stupid.
This is stupid.
And Duke, he realizes, she's a girl. They're gonna get out there and play. He tries to give this elegant speech that his Jason Statham coach always tells about greatness and having her play.
Man, I
but-
really wanted to hear Lucas's take on weirdly British guy who's like insane.
I know. But her old coach, Zach and Cody's dad from Sweet Life,
Right.
comes up and he's like, in the rules, girls aren't allowed to play, but new coach, very progressive. He's like, we don't discriminate on gender. Rips up the rule book. They're ready to play.
The whole Kim Possible cast. That's what I was attracted to as a child.
The entire cast?
All the
Even
women.
Even the mole rat?
All the women and the mole rat.
Oh, okay.
But like Shigo.
Everybody was Shigo.
What?
Everybody was attracted to Shigo.
Well, yeah.
I have to look up Shigo. Hold on, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Let's
get
be
it.
quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Even though she was like severely anemic, but
Is that not what like the goal is? Anemia.
that is cool.
Just asking for a friend.
What a manic thing to say.
not me.
My friend just texted
My
me.
manic friend texted me and want to know if girls are trying to be anemic to impress guys.
Sometimes.
Yeah, true. I've met some women that accidentally became anemic because of that.
Are you speaking about your ex-girlfriend again?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Just
I
some
kind
old
of
friend.
felt that.
No. Just
Wait. Why are we saying ex-girlfriend as if there was only one?
I've only had like 3, I think. I've done a lot more. Just
I mean, I was speaking of the one we were alluding to earlier.
yeah, the
Okay,
same
I'm
one.
just
Yeah,
remembering the one random date that you had that I thought it was going to be a match made in heaven.
yeah. We never even dated technically. We just hung out for a while.
You went on some dates.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we dated though.
Yeah.
Why would you think it was a
Shout
match
out
made
Val.
in heaven? You met her one time.
I don't know. You guys were cute.
I
She
met her
was cool,
twice.
though.
Shout
Yeah.
out Val.
Yeah, shout out for sure.
Well, it's game time again with Viola in, and we get close-up shaky cam running scenes on her face.
Oh, it was only for a split second, but it was bad.
It's enough
You
for
looked
me
up
to,
and you're, oh my god.
enough for me to make a note about it.
Yeah, I should have
And
quoted you.
now, part of this game, we're doing every soccer trick imaginable. They're doing that front flip throw-in. They're doing
Yeah.
bicycle kicks.
That was more egregious than the bicycle kick.
They're doing the
somehow.
thing where you step on the ball and then pass it behind you to your partner from kicking and screaming. They're doing the where you flip the ball up over your head over the defense. Like
No.
every classic trick possible.
Yeah, they gave it to the Italians and said, go for it. Yeah, this is what irritates me. That flip throw-in that you see where they literally this gymnastic thing is supposed to be when you're in the attacking third of the field. So,
Oh.
okay. And then it's to like reenact a corner kick because it's supposed to be like one of those like 50-50 balls. They do it into like bumfuck nowhere where it's not even like
Midfield.
It's like, okay, so you just did a 50-50 ball for no reason.
Yeah. Have you ever done one of those?
We had a girl on our team. Her name was Aubrey, I think, and she was
Shout
like,
out.
I fucking hated her, but yeah, shout out.
Oh.
But
This
that was
episode of
like,
a shout out.
she was so like in love with that move, and she like I could throw it in the same distance that she could like flip throw. Anyways, ask me how I feel about it.
How do you feel about it?
It might just be because I don't like her very much as a human being, but
That's okay.
Does it go further if you flip throw it?
Momentum.
it's supposed to go kind of like I said, like a corner kick. So a corner kick is where you're at their goal line, exactly their goal line, and then you get to like cross it in. And so it's supposed to reenact one of those, but you could be anywhere in that attacking third and then get the same opportunity as you would a corner.
Interesting.
Yeah. You don't get it, do you?
No, I get it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're
just-
squinting like you were processing.
No. I'm just thinking about like, I don't know, a lot of corner kicks I've seen are they get a lot of rotation on them, a lot of spin. But I guess
Correct.
it's more about the height than
You're
it is.
bending it like Beckham.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like a flip doesn't help you spin it better, does it?
No.
Yeah.
Do that arc.
It's just distance. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the more important thing.
Well,
Because
Viola.
corners are scored at like a volley of some sort. So whether that's your head or your like
Bicycle
kick, yeah.
There's
Well,
no fucking way if you could. Sorry. Okay, go on. I digress.
Viola gets on a breakaway. Gets a good slide tackle, but she gets tripped. Red card. Surprised about that. Yellow card, sure. Red
Yeah.
card?
Agreed. It's like
And, which is like, no, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, but it wasn't even cleats up. The fact is that they didn't get all ball. That's yellow card worthy. If it was cleats up, that's when you could get a red card. Okay, go on.
There we go. We got the explanation. But a red card in the goalie box means a penalty shot is coming up. And it's supposed to win the game. And it's against her ex, Justin, as the goalie. She kicks it. He's taunting her the whole time. He blocks the kick, but it bounces off of Duke's head back to Viola, where she does a triple shot bicycle kick for the win, which on a penalty shot, this shouldn't be the case, right?
No, so everybody has to be back. There's like the 6, and then there's the 18. And so the whole 18 is the keeper's box, but the 6, the 6 is like even closer, and then you have the in-between, which is where the penalty is. Everybody has to be outside of the 18 when you're doing a PK.
So theoretically, he blocked it all the way back to them.
Yes, unless Duke just like ran up, because you can run after. It's like a live scenario, kind of like a free throw in basketball. You can run up, but then you would have to like really get in there because
I mean, it's Channing fucking Tatum.
Sprinting.
But he was near the 6.
Yeah.
12 yards that you covered in point blank of the time. You know what I'm saying?
That man's 40.
The thing that got me, and I don't know if this is even right or not, but Amanda Bynes had put the ball down herself instead of like a ref placing it for her for the penalty kick.
Yeah, so in PKs you can do that. But like differences, like you have to wait for the ref to be like, okay, the keeper is ready, you're ready. The keeper cannot step off of his line until you make a play at the ball. So you can't like stutter and stall. It has to be all one swift motion when you're doing a PK.
Okay.
Her placing the ball down herself made me think of a scenario where she just puts it like right in front of the goal and she's like, get ready. I'm coming here.
There is a line. It's like, it's like a foot long. And then you have anywhere on that line that you can put it. But it's like, again, between the 6 and the 18 is where you get to put it.
Okay. Well, she makes the goal. The crowd erupts. Mom and Dad almost kiss in the crowd. Justin cries. And Viola introduces Olivia to her actual brother. Toby and Eunice kiss.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
Toby's one of my favorites.
Ray Lamonte plays. As Duke and Viola eye each other down, but they don't talk and walk separate ways.
Oh, yeah.
It's the saddest.
This is one of the saddest musicians ever.
And as I'm typing notes here, Callie's in my lap. I'm holding her, and I start saying, trouble, 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 trouble. She just starts crying immediately. Yeah. I was like, no. We had to pause for Kellee.
You know, you're making babies cry. It's a sad dude.
I know. But after all that, the real Sebastian gives Duke a gift from Viola because they're roommates now. It's a wheel of cheese with an invitation to the 38th annual debutante ball. And it's ball time, you know, they're all getting all dressed up, but Viola doesn't end up at the ball. She's in a foggy marsh as a shadowy figure comes up to her. She's like, oh, Duke, you came. No, it's the groundskeeper.
Yeah, with the deepest voice you've ever heard.
Oh my God,
He's
so
the
deep.
guy from Elf. He's the like guy in the mailroom.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Do you guys
Wow. Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
And also a whole wheel of cheese that's so expensive.
So much cheese too.
Yeah.
I would definitely go just based off of the fact that they bought the cheese.
Just get me a Costco sized blend of a size of Mexican blend and I'm good.
You can just buy a wheel of cheese for a girl?
You can get a small wheel of Gouda.
I'd go.
I have to get the big wheel.
I would go for the big one if I was courting somebody, though.
Anyway, the groundskeeper approaches, tells her she's got to go, but luckily Duke is behind her, wearing a tux. He's ready for the ball. They open up. They agree on things. They're like, we'll be together, but it'll be easier if you're a girl this whole time.
Yeah.
All that shit. And so it's back to the debutante ball. They're calling out couple after couple, and they finally call it Viola and Paul, who was supposed to be her date there. But nobody shows. They call it 3 times until Duke and Viola come out into the spotlight in front of everyone. They make out in front of everyone too at the ball.
Yeah, not really necessary.
And then it cuts to the soccer field as a montage from Move Along by the All-American Rejects plays, and the movie ends.
Woo! I promised to say this earlier, but I was so angry that she played with her hair down when she came
I knew she was gonna mention it. Because Marina said immediately, no hair tie? I
I
said, don't worry, Kellee will bring her hair up.
I was so pissed. It's like there was girls that I played with like that, and I was just like, I can't take you seriously. You're obviously a terrible soccer player, and they were.
Marina was like, she can't even see right now.
You know, it's like, or the girls that are fixing their hair all the time. No.
Yeah.
I get that.
Can't stand it on the
They
court.
just gotta put it in the bitch braid. Call it a day.
There you go. Well, we've got no time to waste. We're going to pause. We're going to get in some chorus. And then, we'll just bitch around for a little bit, shoot the stick, fuck around, talk whatever we want.
Shit the fuck.
Shit the fuck. Continue on. You're going to pee again?
Yeah, so you guys start without me.
Well, we're just going to pause.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be gone for longer than 5 seconds.
Kellee, how many quotes do you have?
19.
Holy shit!
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't have to. Yeah.
I've got 11. I think Seth has like probably 7 or 8. Just, you're the guest. Just go for it. Just start reading some. You'll probably steal many of ours.
Yeah, it was at the very beginning. It was like when they were on the beach, and the boyfriend Justin says, "Okay, you are really getting good." Viola says, "Aw, you too." I mean, when we first started going out, you couldn't kiss at all.
Roasted his ass.
I know, but also like when they were kissing, it looked bad for both of them.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's not like that her and Channing Tatum kiss.
I know, that was way hotter. Okay, the next one that I have is when the coach, they first get cut. The women's team is cut, and they go to the men's. He says, well, girls aren't as fast as boys. It's not me talking. It's a scientific fact.
Yep.
Can't beat boys.
Partly true, partly not.
Yeah, some of it is like, I totally get it. Like, there's no way that, like, if this was a lifting competition, whatever else, but there's just, like, time and place, but also, like, I mean, there's definitely men that are faster than you, and there's definitely men that are slower than you. It's just, like, whatever. And then I don't remember when this was, but it was Justin and Viola, and she goes, fine, end of relationship.
Yeah, he says end of discussion. She says fine, end of relationship. I was like,
But-
oh,
God,
Like,
Kelly's got 19 quotes, so she's just rattle them all off.
Insane.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Don't apologize.
And
I was being mean.
Then there's Monica, who is like, when she thought that Viola was Sebastian, and she's like, Viola goes, oh, does he have his number? It's 1-800-BIATCH.
Oh, good one.
Sorry.
This is one that I just feel in my soul is when Viola says, I have a strict no ruffles policy. And then the mom immediately says, you're finally going to be a lady, which I'm pretty sure my mom has said to me multiple times and it has yet to happen. Sorry, Mom. Did you
We
guys...
missed it all.
Shit.
We kissed while you were gone.
Oh, damn it. Which one? Yes.
What's that?
Viola said, and then that's all.
Oh, I have a strict no ruffles policy, which I respect.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
mentioned the
Brandon
chips.
said even the chips. Yeah.
And then the mom like turns around, she's like, you're finally going to be a lady.
Exactly.
I don't know what Amanda Bynes just says that, where she's like, I'm brilliant. Shh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember. Usually I know.
Yeah, like, you know her like class.
You're a no context kind of person, Seth. You would know.
I know.
And then when she was like, those tryouts were bogus. Second string, am I right? How she has that like weird, almost like reggae accent. that she
Reggae
has.
Southern.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Bad.
And then the other one is like the word G-man.
The what?
That's all she said is word G-man.
Oh. Like gentleman, but she shorts it.
Oh, right.
G-man.
Word, G-man.
G-man.
When she walks into the pizza parlor and she goes up to the two kids and she's like, high five. She doesn't get one. And she's nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta play it off, you know?
Yeah. Why would you try to high five kids when you walk into a building?
I know, that's weird. Maybe you do it when you're in high school, though. This is Monique. She said, "Girls with asses like mine do not talk to boys with faces like yours."
The,
And I talked about that too. I
assless
was like, that
Monique.
guy had a decent face though.
This one's Eunice when she just like whispers really creepily, "I'm going to be the best lab partner you've ever had."
Eunice.
No, it's not. That's my bad.
It's Tesselman.
When she gets kicked in the balls, and she said, "Oh right, oh
Yeah.
my god, it burns."
It burns.
Marina laughed so hard.
That was funny. She's, oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be in pain, and then gets the pain wrong. It's funny.
I'm in danger.
I'm not laughing at that.
The cheese one, like, you can ask if I like cheese. Like, okay, do you like cheese? And she's like, well, yes, I do. Gouda is my favorite. And I don't know why she does this like hand gesture.
Yeah.
I had that.
That's how
I
you know
finished
you're
it off too because
prim
Duke
and
goes,
proper.
I like Gouda too.
Yeah,
Like the
I like
sequel.
Gouda too. When Olivia is actually Sebastian, but Viola is actually Sebastian, but she's asking Duke if he prefers Olivia or Viola, and he's like, well, which one would you rather see naked?
Yeah. Why do you always have to do that?
Yeah. Channing Tatum gets upset.
Sorry, I only have 3 more. That's it.
Sorry, I only have 3 left.
Sorry, I've done 16. There's only 3 left.
I don't mean to disappoint.
I feel really bad that I've taken up. Chew like you have a secret.
Classic. I do that.
This is another Eunice. I'm pretty sure Eunice said like 4 things this whole time, and I have 2 of her quotes. And then when she's like, "I made you breakfast, darling," and she's like,
It's a cupcake.
A store-bought cupcake.
It's got gummy bears on it.
Yeah. It's clearly not.
And then my last one is the like funny coach who's like, "You're like Bambi on ice, boy," when it's like Sebastian Truly playing soccer.
I didn't
the
hear that
real
one.
one. Yeah.
Quotes. How many you
Hey.
got?
Let's see how many I got.
I now have 9. You took 2 of
Wait,
mine.
what does your note say for this movie, Seth?
She's the Manchester by the sea.
Nice.
Yeah. I had a couple. That was the last one. What do I have now?
Just do them all.
Because Manchester is a soccer club, so good for you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that before I wrote it down.
She's the Manchester United.
Yeah, that would have been good. All right, I got like 12 or something. Who knows?
And we had mentioned this. Seth and I watched together, so we're like, are you going to take that one or you?
Yeah.
Every quote Seth took was like one that I was starting to type down. And he was
Yeah.
like, nah, I got it.
Yeah,
So,
because I haven't had a lot of quotes the last couple weeks.
That's
This is Dave. Thank you.
Like-
Yeah, she knows.
or anything.
I'm not keeping tallies in a secret notebook.
Pretty cool, actually.
Is that a pencil in your... Oh shit!
yeah, it is.
I thought you were just miming that. I didn't know there was an actual pencil that
Yeah.
you put in the air.
What?
All right, first one. David Cross. He's working in the cafeteria for some reason. And he's like, "Enjoy your apple and sandwich" to Viola Sebastian.
Oh.
Some other guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, can I get a..." No.
No.
Just cuts him off. No, you're not getting anything. Malcolm says, did you know bologna is 38% hoof? This is a pretty funny scene because
What a good pickup line.
it's Channing Tatum and his boys and Viola as Sebastian sitting at a table. They're like, "Look at that. That's Olivia, the hottest girl ever."
Did you know?
Oh, and then they see Malcolm, like, I hate that guy. He just goes and sits next to them for no reason.
Good looking guy for a nerd, but
Decent looking guy.
Yeah, actually. And honestly, I think that's a pretty accurate stat. Like, it's got to be that much hoof, right?
I like bologna.
I don't. And it might be because of all the hoof. This is also... Oh, this is not also... It is also Malcolm talking to his spider. And he says, "It just isn't fair, Malvolio."
Malvolio.
The name just really ties it together.
Yeah.
I wonder what it means.
As a character in 12th Night.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I had to Google that. I think this is from Channing Tatum. They walk into the carnival entrance. Olivia comes up. She's like, "I'm doing the kissing booth." And he goes, "I love carnivals, man."
That was Duke.
Yeah. I forgot his name. I've just been calling him Channing Tatum. This is Eunice at the same carnival giving a fortune to a child. She says, "I see a kitten. gasping for air.
The kid's just crying.
Yes. Huh? Toby says, how come when I wanted to ask out Eunice, you all made fun of me, but when Sebastian does, it's cool. He says, man, I hate high school. A very meta take on their social constructs. That was really funny. This is also David Cross and Malcolm. Says, Malcolm, you ever tried to run away in high heels? And he says, no, sir. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Him cutting people off again. Classic David Cross. I don't know what this is from. Sebastian, I think. Real Sebastian. He's on the soccer field. He says, what the hell am I doing here? This isn't fun.
Because he just got tripped.
He's getting his ass kicked out there. The dean coming out, I think about to reveal him as a girl. Says, I played soccer as a young man once. Or was that chess?
Oh my goodness. They're easy.
Tough. Yeah, I guess what I was
Very easy to mix up. I just thought it was funny because it's like under his breath, and you wouldn't hear him say it if you weren't listening intently. And this one is from Kia, the tall, dumb friend. She's sitting next to Paul in the stands, and Sebastian pulls his pants down to show his dick and balls. And she goes, nice work, Paul. Implying that he put a dick on Amanda Bynes. And that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I've still got 9 because we cross-check ours usually.
Nice.
This is Paul after he made over Amanda Bynes and she's getting ready to go to school. And he's like, now remember, inside of every girl is a boy. Now go be a good boy. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Weird.
He's a boy.
I think this is like the bros talking about Eunice. He goes, she's got a little something, and
That's
everybody's
Toby.
like, yeah, asthma and headgear.
That's the other guy who I loved.
Wait, did you have headgear ever? Either of you?
Nope.
So just asthma, sorry.
Yeah. And elevated liver enzymes.
Mm-hmm.
That.
I had a double jointed shoulder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Double jointed wrists,
That
double
hurt.
jointed thumbs.
Oh.
Yeah. I got one-upped.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Next, when
The
Duke
present
and
of
Viola
greatness.
are scared of Malvolio on their feet, and they're like hugging, and they almost kiss on the bed.
Yeah.
And Channing Tatum just goes, "You gotta stop doing that girl voice, man. Makes me confused."
I forgot about that one. That's good.
When Sebastian's announcing that he's not a girl, and David Cross takes it back out and he goes, hello, yes, in fact he is, yes, he is a big girl. He is actually specifically his own sister Viola, who's been impersonating him for reasons which will become very clear after extensive psychoanalysis.
Yeah. I love that.
Let's see, IMDb
I have to
ones.
put her in therapy.
Right at the end, the dad just goes, "Is it just me, or has soccer become much more have much more nudity than most?"
That's
And then Sebastian, he goes, "Folks, I'm a boy. I promise." Michael's like, "Prove it." So he drops his dick and balls.
Right.
And his dad in the crowd just, "That's my boy."
He did not say that's my girl when Amanda Bynes flashed her tits. Though.
Yeah, Eunice, soccer's my world's favorite sport.
I forgot about Eunice saying that.
And then me and Seth quotes. Seth goes, "Girl, you got to stop undressing in front of children at the carnival."
Yeah, she did it like 3 times.
Every time it was in front of a bunch of kids. I had a quote here where I said, when it's after the kissing booth and Justin and Duke start fighting, and I go, I'm telling you right now, if Duke had a towel, this fight is over.
That's right.
Just start whipping people.
That's funny.
And lastly, in the big soccer match, it pans out to see the whole crowd. Nice stadium, but only on one
Huge
side,
stadium
right?
for a high school.
But just on one side.
Yeah.
But it starts to pan out, and you start to see older people with white hair, and stuff goes, "Oh, it's Larry David. Oh, it's Larry David again."
They just CGI'd Larry David everywhere.
6 times into this crowd. It would have been really funny.
12 plus 19, 31 plus 9. 40 quotes down. It's time for ratings.
Let's go.
Seth, you're starting.
Fuck. That wasn't cool at all. I was trying
man.
to do the sunglasses trick.
Metascore. What do you think critics are giving this on? Or, I mean, sorry, Thermometer. What do you think critics are giving it?
Should I go first?
Yes.
Uh, 62.
Kelly?
I would say 40.
One of you guys is so close. And it's Kelly. It's a 44.
Ah!
Kelly, what about audiences?
I would say audiences liked it better, so I would say 78.
Okay. So
I'll say 62 again.
one of you guys is so close. And it's Kelly. It's a
Damn.
79.
Finger on the pulse of
Lucas is up 3-2-2.
Well, Lucas won the first one, we'll say. This is a separate one.
No, it's 3-2. You might all three-way tie if you guys each get one of these.
That
Let's
doesn't make any
do it.
sense.
Seth, Metascore out of 100.
Metascore out of 100. Critics?
Yes.
Fuck. I hate critics. 4.8.
48. Kelly.
Right.
64.
One of you guys is so close, and it's Seth.
Oh.
It's a 45.
Okay.
3-2. Lastly, audience score. Kelly out of 10.
I'll do 6.4 to make up for my 64.
Nice. I think they gave it 100.
Don't say that. I want a real guess.
10.1.
No, I want a real guess.
0.
I want a real guess.
Bring it to
1.
11.
11.
Any number that's not a bullshit number.
3.
0.0?
No. Just 3.
Give me a guess.
3.
Give me a guess, because
3.
you could beat Lucas here
Yeah.
and win.
3.0.
Okay. One of you guys is right.
Oh shit.
And it's Kelly.
Oh,
She won
shit.
4-3-3. It's a 6.4.
I only got 2, I think. No, did I get 3?
You got 3.
That's right. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Kelly wins 4-3-3.
I was trying to tie it. God damn it.
only would have been more serious.
I was just trying to make you do an actual guess, because when they said one of you guys is right,
Right.
hopefully you would think that maybe it was you.
No, I was throwing so we could have a 3-way tie.
Well, Kelly
Just to
pulled
put it in
through.
Lucas's face.
In the clutch.
Damn.
Seth, what are you giving this?
I'm
Lucas gave it a
hurt.
4.9.
Yeah, Lucas gave it a 4.9. I think this may have earned. I think I said it earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Off pod, as we like to say when
You
we
say
have
that all
regular
the time.
conversations. I do. When we're just talking as dudes, I say off pod between you and me, just as bro dudes. I think it's got my coveted 7.3. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Reasoning?
Nah.
Okay. Kelly.
Pass.
6.9. Sick.
Ah.
Nice. Fucking nice.
It's like one of those movies that like you don't need to watch all the time, but you're like, oh yeah, like I think fondly of that movie and I could watch it again. And then when you watch it, you're like, I don't need to watch it immediately in the next 5 years, but I'll watch it again.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to find. I have a video of you somewhere, Kelly. Where are my photos?
Right there.
Photos.
Oh, sorry.
When I was doing this, it reminded me. I have a video saved of Kelly. Oh,
What the hell is this?
I have a video saved of Kelly, like holding up a beer can. I think pretending to be David. Oh, where the fuck is it?
But it's like specifically on the iPad.
I think it's specifically on the iPad. There it is.
Yeah, it's like right in the center of everything. Is this the Halloween costume? Or is that just a separate?
That's just separate. That's brilliant.
And I think I'm gonna give this a 6.1, 6.2, 6.1.
Really, your choice, man.
It is my choice. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I think it's 6.1. It's actually decent. It's nice to see a modern take on a Shakespeare thing that's all about soccer and cross-dressing and boys and
Yeah.
I don't know. I laughed several times. I didn't think it was shitty. There was some decent acting. All in all, just slightly above average film.
Yeah.
6.1, 4.9, 7.3, plus what did you say? 6.9?
You already did that one.
No.
You missed yours.
I missed mine.
You missed your own
6.1,
rating, you idiot.
4.9, 70.9, it's going to be a 26.4 divided by 4. That's going to be a 6.6 average.
That's actually not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Reviews. I got 3 critics. You got Big Rog, the Chicago Sun-Times.
The dead man.
He says, of Amanda Bynes, let us say that she is sunny and plucky, and somehow finds a way to play her impossible role without clearing her throat more than 6 or 8 times. More importantly, we like her. 3 out of 4 stars.
What a weird guy.
He is an odd dude.
He's just so strange.
Mostly the 4-star scale, but
Yeah, but R.I.P. nonetheless.
Ruth Stein at the San Francisco Chronicle says
That's
Bynes displays a flair of comedy, especially when Viola studies guys walking down the street and mimics their gaits and mannerisms. Bynes uses her elastic face to show Viola's every thought, making the transition and doing her darndest to pull it off. She's not going to win an Oscar for playing a boy, as Hilary Swank did in Boys Don't Cry, but Bynes makes a far more convincing one than Barbra Streisand in Yentl. And I agree.
Yentl. Well, throwback.
I don't know what that is.
You love Yentl.
I've never heard of
You're
it.
always talking about that and Phil Kalk and...
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
true.
That's
You've really
true.
stepped up your game lately.
And my last one's by Neil
I
Smith
don't like the
at
wording around
BBCI. He says, Bynes tackles her part with gusto,
Ooh.
and while Tatum underplays his to striking effect.
Gusto.
Why does that make you laugh?
I don't know. Who just does?
Okay. And then user reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, normal 7. Snoopy style, Snonky style.
That's me.
On February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day in 2014, he had a lot to think. He said, the convoluted Shakespearean love triangle has a bit of fun. Amanda Bynes was still funny back then. She has the mannerisms and comic timing. Amanda definitely needs a shorter haircut to play the boy part. That wig looks really bad. It has Channing Tatum as the hunky soccer player, but he overplays the bumbling part. He looks stupid doing it. It's the lightest of farce, and it's all very silly. Reason be damned. It does have have a good jokes every once in a while. This is not going to win any awards, but maybe it'll win a few smiles. 6 out of 10.
That was me.
Classic Snonky. Returner Claudio Carvalho. Don't use him much. But on September 5th, 2010, he says,
much.
He's the Man is a funny and entertaining comedy with a predictable story similar to the 1985 Just One of the Guys. The cute Amanda Bynes does not look like a boy, but her performance is pleasant. My vote is 6. 6 out of 10.
It's not a vote.
We
don't
been
all
evicted.
decide on it.
He's the man.
What did you say, Kelly?
I said they're casting a vote anyway. This is like American Idol.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like American.
Survivor. Eviction votes.
I feel like I'm being evicted.
You are. Please do.
Okay.
Next up, newcomer Moviebility. June 12th, 2017. They
Good
say
username.
this film is on top of my movie list when I'm having a slumber
It's not bad.
party with new friends and they all seem to enjoy it, even if it's kind of cliche. I love the humor and the flow of the story. It's very chick flick, and aside from that, it's Channing frickin' Tatum paired up with my queen Amanda Bynes. 10 out of 10.
Sorry, did they say a sleepover?
It's a slumber party film, and I agree.
I would actually agree too.
I would fuck to this film.
Is that what a slumber party is to you?
We're adults.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Marina and
I'm
I have
27. That's
Marina
what
and I
it
do
means.
sleepovers where we just sleep in the couch in the living room.
That's so cute.
We had to do one the other night because we were seeing how
rats.
Marina was only primarily pumping instead of breastfeeding, so we were seeing how she would do. So we were closer to the fridge and the pump and
Right.
stuff. Yeah, it worked out well.
Good.
Next up is by returner Hitchcock the Legend.
That's not me.
January 25th, 2010. They say, perhaps it's the inevitability of it all, or that this is just another in a long line of one-joke gender swap comedies that makes She's the Man stagnantly dull. Basically a modern sporty update of Bill Shakespeare's Twelfth Night.
Call
prem-
him Bill.
Oh, I know.
They're homies.
That's okay.
The premise plays out exactly as you would expect. Locker room awkwardness is followed by romantic interference. Then in turn is followed by a sugar-coated finale as everyone is a winner, baby. Now that's the truth. Amanda Bynes is sprightly in the dual role of Viola and Sebastian, moving from a sort of junior Jennifer Aniston to a junior Jake Gyllenhaal with no little skill. And the soccer scenes are competently constructed. But really, this is flat execution of an often told formula, and frankly, I'm baffled by its above average rating on this particular site. 3 out of 10. Good old Bill.
Soccer. No.
No. And good old Bill. Good friends with Hitchcock.
Bill
the legend.
Shakespeare.
Bill Shakespeare.
Next is by returner. Smells like cheese.
Oh,
Hey, it's been a
This
minute.
broad.
I love her.
On August 4th, 2006, she says, I have to be honest, I really had a good time watching She's the Man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Despite it being a typical teenage comedy, or if you will, the switching of the sexes movie, it had some pretty decent laughs that I think anyone could get. Adults and teens alike would overall enjoy this movie. This is a fun little teen drama that I think will be remembered for a while. And Amanda Bynes did prove something in this film. It's really hard to really act like a guy. Smiley face. Well, it's true. 7.3 out of 10.
Oh.
No way.
No, I said 8 out of 10.
Ah.
Maybe I'm smells like cheese.
A little bit of her and a little bit of Stonky.
Yeah, it depends on what film. A good movie, I'm Snoopy style.
Smells like Snoopy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is dog.
Cheese style.
Wet dog.
Cheese
Jeez.
style.
That's good. I should make an account.
Next is by newcomer NTN CNM.
That's me.
October 3rd, 2019, they say, okay, USA, here's the deal. Us Germans
Okay, USA.
will never make a movie about American football, and you will never, ever, ever, ever again make a movie about football, all right? It really hurts physically to have to watch these football players, especially Miss Bynes. Terrible. 1 out of 10.
Oh my god. This guy was like, I really expected soccer to be happening here, and soccer did not happen here. And I
Did not
Yeah.
in the slightest.
Especially not well.
No.
reckon Z Dick, Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got her ass.
And my ultimate is by a newcomer, Dockery Kelly.
That's me.
No, that's Kelly.
Right. Of
June
course.
23rd, 2019. She says, I love this movie very much. It was hilarious. Give you a slight insight into what a guy thinks on a daily basis. Overall, a great cast. I would highly recommend it to anyone. 10 out of 10. That is you.
That is me.
I don't think he gave me any insight to what guys think on a day-to-day basis.
No, it does.
This
For
movie?
sure. Yeah.
Maybe. No.
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 But that's ending it this week. Are we recommending She's the Man?
To whom?
Anybody?
No.
Some
no.
party goers.
Slumber party goers for sure.
Right.
100% to teens.
No,
Yeah.
I'd rather recommend like a 2 out of 10 movie than this.
Wow.
The movie's too middle of the road for me. I'm either going to show you a masterpiece or the worst shit you've ever seen in your life.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Which you have. Thank you so much, Star.
My pleasure.
Speaking from somebody who's been recommended
Yeah.
solely
Listen
on Seth's tapes.
Specifically to Seth's recommendations. No wonder you haven't seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. I gave
She
it a
hasn't gotten around
7.3.
She hasn't gotten around to When Harry Met Sally yet because she's stuck on Bigfoot versus D.B. Cooper, monster trucks.
Yeah, this stupid bullshit I throw out into the ether.
I'll probably recommend it.
That's dumb.
It's
That's
okay.
a dumb idea.
Yeah,
Kelly?
so like recommend an Amanda Bynes film or like what's a soccer movie that you like? Like I'll just lightheartedly throw that out there.
Right. If they're looking for Amanda Bynes in soccer, I guess I'd recommend this, but otherwise, no.
I'm
If
sorry.
you're looking for an Amanda Bynes soccer cross-dressing 12th Night parody, I
Yeah.
got the movie for you.
That ties into Shakespeare, yeah. But no, if they're not looking for specifically that, then no, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
And obviously slumber party goers. Those
Yeah.
are my
Right, and that. The 2 qualifiers.
Well, that is ending it this week. Thanks, Kelly, for being on. Happy late birthday. 31.
Happy birthday.
Next week, we're doing what we're going to open the season with. We're doing the board game-based film Battleship.
And I'm missing it.
Seth won't be here.
I'll
We'll
be
have a
in Boise
guest.
getting laid.
No, are you?
good.
I'm just going to see the Counting Crows.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's true.
But
I'm
we'll
gonna
have a
go
guest
sleep
to
with
fill-
the Counting Crows.
We'll have a guest to fill your gap. Jordan Willis is going to be on.
That's true.
Oh, he works with you, right?
He does, except he just accepted a manager position at the Heights Walmart in Billings that I was
position
going
you
to
were going
accept
for?
if I wasn't having a baby and felt like too many things were on my plate. So he's not going to be working with me here in a couple weeks, but we'll stay in touch. He wants to do Battleship or any anime he ever said. If we ever do an anime film in the future, he wants to be on.
That's so fun. Good for Jordan.
Good for Jordan. But that
Let's
is going to
shop
end
with
it
him.
this week. Shout out to Lucas for making it a little bit of the ways.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's done grading
cannot believe how long this goes.
I mean, Love on a Leash was 256, so
I'll have to listen.
we're
to
right
that one.
there at 255.
Okay, we gotta end it. Love you,
We gotta
bye.
end it.
Hurry!
Gadoosh!
Panic.
Did you just say dick?
I said panic. I said it quietly. Kellee, you can't just
Dick.
steal my love you bye line that I didn't want to say anymore.
Well, then I can.
That's true, actually. I talked myself out of it.
We did it. Whew, what a long one.
Yeah.
Now we need dinner.
I
What are
have
you
dinner.
guys
I'm probably gonna go eat at home.
And piss and shit.
What the fuck? The hell is wrong with you?
So hot.
Brandon and I are gonna eat each other's piss and shit for dinner.
Oh,
What
I
do
was
you
gonna
think
eat
about
my
that?
own.
2 girls, 1 cup, but they haven't done it with men, so
And
get
we
well.
haven't kissed.
2 men, 1 plate of piss and shit.
Yeah. I've never seen the 2 Girls 1 Cup video, and I will never watch it.
I watched part of it.
Yeah, same actually. I think
Never ever.
in pharmacy school, oddly enough.
Hell yeah. I watched 2 Boys in the Sandbox freshman year in choir.
What's that one? Is that where he shoves the glass bottle in his ass?
No. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. There is the one where he shoves the glass bottle in his ass and it breaks. There's another one where somebody's shoving a dildo up his urethra.
That doesn't. Mm-mm.
Can't remember the name of that one.
Yeah. Thank
Probably
God.
for the best, so I don't look it up again.
Yeah.
It's probably dick explosions.
Got a ring to it.
This doesn't have a ring to it.
Dick explosions.
Oh, God.
Enjoy dinner. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kellee.
Congratulations on your engagement, Kellee. I
Thanks.
probably won't see you for a few months. This is my only opportunity to say
We were
anything. So.
secretive about it because I started dating somebody at work.
Yeah, that was what I heard. It was a whole...
We heard you got trauma bonded.
Ooh, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I flipped on Thanksgiving. We were going back to Coeur d'Alene, and I flipped my truck 4 times, and he was ejected out of the back because he was like sleeping in the back. Yeah.